guys are adventuring in the lands of Toivoa. As you guys have worked to find allies and resources to stop the threat of Vagrodan and the Cervantes family, you found your way to Nausea after having returned light to Sinluma. After having worked with Brennan's mom and the dragon Arvig Longtail, you came to Nausea to restock and find potential income in order to find resources to move forward in your assault upon the various baddies, and as well as to find the legendary divine moonstones that Anwa mentioned that had been missing from the temples. To that end, you came to Nausea and talked to a Lucian Stain, a member of the Lost Lore Company who came here on his dragon, and as such has told you that he has manipulated the job market here and is offering you guys a job to go and claim a castle in the land of Uthurg. You guys paid a 500 gold deposit in order to get the map and have the map to that location. However, the only information you have as far as getting there is a teleportation circle address in Malaja Rock of Uthurg. So, as you guys spent last week restocking, we left you guys just outside Fairboiler's Honey Hole and had just purchased some goods. We're going to gloss over several of the goods that you guys decide to purchase, and we don't have to do a full shopping episode, but there were a couple of points that I wanted to check mark. And Ricard is having an issue IRL and has to step away for about 30 minutes or so. So he's here. I did see the message, but we are going to take him as he is for the time being. Cool?
He'll be T-posing for us.
He will be T-posing for dominance.
Yeah, it's a very powerful position.
Indeed. I would challenge our friend Sweet August Rose to perform such a feat in his job. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, I could.
You do that, man. It'll make the news. You don't want to make the news.
I could do it.
You could do it?
Not for long, if I could just, like,
right.
work it into... It's possible. I'm not going to say it's not possible.
No, okay. Screenshots of it didn't happen. Anyway, so he's going to be away for about 30 to 40 minutes. He apologizes for the inconvenience, but I think we can cover the shopping before that and get you guys far moved on beyond that. So, a couple of the questions that you guys had and wanted to purchase was, I asked today about things that you wanted to collect. And we had that you wanted to collect cold weather clothing, which has to be done in Malaja Rock in Uthurg.
Yep. Yeah, Nausea.
But here in Nausea, you wanted suit.
General, yeah, Nausea is generally kind of a hot place.
Warm.
I mean, Reston, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, Sud. Sorry.
We get some drugs, Cheech.
Well, I mean, it seems like it could come in useful. I don't know much about this magic stuff, but I want to see if it applies to some of my abilities.
I thought you were immune to poison.
I mean, I am, but I mean,
I don't think drugs work on you. I don't think. Yeah. I don't think we've run into this before. I don't think Sud works on you.
Yeah, I don't think Sud's gonna work on you either.
Potions work on me.
Yes, but potions are not poisons.
It's like nicotine. It's like alcohol.
Yep.
I had to think about that. Remember when we were selling that frenzy, and Cecilia was just snorting lines of it like crazy with no effect.
Yeah.
And then Brennan tried some and he just, died. I actually totally forgot about that until Echo mentioned it. I was busy. Yeah. I was busy getting drunk and falling asleep behind the counter.
I think we've run into that before. Right? I mean, maybe you can choose. I mean, if you have that control over your body, maybe you can choose that it does have an effect. I don't know.
But... Oh, it doesn't hurt to try.
Yeah.
Well, it does make you wonder if somewhere out there's a bar that serves those who are immune to poison with poisonous alcoholic drinks as a unique flavor they can't get anywhere else.
I'm sure.
That's
Yep,
actually not a bad idea.
that is
See
a
what
very
you guys
interesting
do.
thing.
Very select clientele, though. I mean, I doubt it would be a profitable business model.
Oh, it'd have to be, but very expensive.
Yeah.
So, you're able to acquire the 4 doses of brown suit that you wanted for a total of 180 gold.
Okay. Well, actually, you know what? She'll test it out just to see if it works.
It doesn't.
What does brown suit? What does
It- oh,
brown suit do anyway?
It's a extend meta magic.
Yep. It does not work on you.
Ah. Well,
So,
shoot.
would you like to only have spent the 45 gold?
No, she'll have spent all. I'm sure that person is trying very hard. You know, they're making a living.
Yeah, she is.
So
Just because it is fun to put this on the screen, we are going to put her on the screen because it does matter that you guys do see your vendor. We don't have to go through all the RP of it, but just for the record, because some people really like knowing who the vendor is, there she is, for those who like her.
Did you bring Aimer with you for this, Rose?
I mean, presumably you're the. She probably asked you because you're the one she goes to for all these kinds of shady stuff. So yeah.
He doesn't know what the drug dealers are, and asked Toro as well. So my question is, Eric, how much would
Yes,
she
sir.
freak out seeing me come up with Rose as well?
She'd not freak out. She would enjoy your presence
5.
and bat her eyes at you.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
how? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I said the not so secret part of the fact that Aimer's still a criminal.
Right. She absolutely does not care.
180. So
It probably makes it look more legitimate, to be fair. You know,
Less legitimate because she's not legitimate herself.
I mean, to the people around seeing a blue
Oh.
cloak there, being like,
Oh,
"Oh
yeah.
yeah, there's nothing going on over there."
Yeah. In fact, she would. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw because she's going to put on the charms for the blue cloak.
Ooh, a magical charm, or just like, like absolutely flirting, trying to.
There
get
are
Aimer to
2
go for it.
checks. The first is a natural charm, which is a DC of 18, and the second
wouldn't-
one is
He
the.
wouldn't try to resist that one. He's
Aim-
all about
Okay.
he'd be like, "Hey, how's it going?"
All right, then she's going to kiss you deeply.
Yeah, no, Aimer's all about it.
All right. If you accept the natural charms, then you are charmed by her and consider her to be your bestie friend ever.
Oh yeah, no, that's fair.
Her lips taste like strawberries.
Aimer will be like, "When we get back, I'm gonna come find you."
She smiles at you. Not if I find you first.
Well, it's obvious where I am. He looks a little confused, like, it's so easy to find me.
She will be inappropriate with where her hands go. Will you object?
As long as it's not towards this coin purse, he will not object.
Okay. It is towards your other coin purse,
Okay, yeah.
shall we say.
I'm sure Rose is appreciating this.
Rose,
Oh, yeah,
probably
she's
doesn't
in the
give a
back. She's just in the background, like smoking the suit, and just like,
Oh.
I'm not feeling anything. Am I supposed to be feeling anything? Like she's talking to Echo.
Yes, that's the effect. You
Huh.
are feeling it.
I don't know. I'm not feeling anything. It's like the first time someone eats a pot brownie. It's like, I don't know, man. I'm just not feeling anything. Nothing's happening right now. And then actually nothing happens.
nothing happens.
She'll actually, you know what? She'll cast because she knows this is supposed to make it last longer. So she'll cast bless on
Okay.
everybody.
All right, so
And
you guys are blessed for 1 minute.
instead of 2.
What does black suit do?
Ooh,
Black star suit.
black starts because you looked up the suits, didn't you?
No. You know, I've had this in my inventory forever.
That,
did get
there's
like
a reason why the
4,
description
actually.
says what it does, and I can't tell you until you decide to use it.
Oh, Cecilia gave it to me.
Yeah,
I had
it's
no idea
intended
what
to
it
be a
was.
surprise, and I will tell you that the player of Cecilia knows what it does, and they would have told you to save it for an important time.
Okay, yeah, because Echo's not big on surprises. He likes to know what's going to
It
happen.
has like there's parts of it written what it does, and then there's parts of it like, "Hey, what you have no idea what's gonna happen besides this."
Right.
That's funny.
For the
it's
record,
probably-
even Damon knows. I know that because
Yeah, I'm sure Damon
Silas,
knows.
Silas
He
knew.
yeah, Silas was an addict.
Absolutely. But it's been several years since then, so I'm not going to tell you.
Okay.
I've forgotten.
Good. It is a rare substance to the point that most of my players have forgotten what it does.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
it
have
does
some.
something good, but I think there's a wild magic surge on top of it. So it's something like that. But yeah, it'll be interesting. I'll use it when
It's time.
during one of the big
Yeah, it's
fights. Yeah. Yeah, we're standing there like a chump, just like.
Yep. All right.
Mm.
So, as you guys have purchased your drugs and made out with a hot chick,
Always a good time.
and for the record, that is not demeaning towards her, she would refer to herself as a hot chick.
I mean, she is cute.
She's cute.
so
Is she? What is she? A dryad?
She's a dryad. For those who watch the other sessions, she's actually Silas's sister.
yeah.
Second edition dryad art. I'll just go get that.
She was scary for a while.
Oh yeah,
Hamer does like his women crazy. So
She
Oh,
is-
wait, no.
that's perfectly fair.
if you're familiar with the
thinking of
Crazy
the-
Hot Matrix, she is definitely on there.
I was thinking of the nymph art. Whoops,
Yeah.
there we go.
Attest to, I don't know if where your word of recall goes to or what. I've used all my teleportation for the day though.
It's currently set to the old Temple of Anwa.
Yep.
I mean, we could do that, or we could stay in a tavern here if y'all wanted to do that. Stay in an inn.
It wouldn't hurt to stay at an inn.
I think we deserve soft beds and a hot
Oh, we
meal.
got the book. Oh, we've got the mansion back. Well, I was going to hold on to that because we might need it if we're going to travel by foot for a while.
Yeah, it's probably because you have pretty bad luck when it comes to recharging that thing. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
better
I'll
let
hold
it.
on, yeah. Well, let's go to an inn tonight.
Yeah.
It's cold where we're going.
Yeah.
Very,
Were we
very
able to
cold.
pick up the thermal cube?
The thermal cube would need to be picked up in Melage Rock,
So they wouldn't have it here.
not here.
Okay.
They would find it very uncomfortable to be 90 degrees here.
That's just. I mean, oh yeah. I mean, well, what season is it?
It is
now, Sean?
fall. It has been fall
okay.
for about 3 weeks.
Okay. Okay, so it's starting to cool off a little bit, which so I'm guessing it's because Reston and this kind of area in general seems to be pretty hot.
Yep.
And I mean, actually, Toivoa in general kind of seems to be a pretty warm place.
For the most part.
Yeah, there's lots of jungles, deserts.
I do have to wonder if with the thermal cube they said it specifically 97 degrees because 98 degrees is a boy band.
I thought it said 95 degrees. Thermal cube.
So is a thermal cube going to take the place of like a campfire?
Well, I think for him, it's going to keep him from
95 here.
dying.
Oh,
Because
because
well,
of-
he's cold-blooded, is he not? I mean, if that means warm clothes really wouldn't help that much because he doesn't generate his own heat.
That makes
more
sense.
cold-blooded than Aimer.
So
Aimer's very neutral-blooded. He's like not quite hot, but he's a little warm.
he's
He's actually warmer. He's warmer right now. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So how many days is the travel?
Well, I mean, we're gonna teleport there, so it'll be pretty instantaneous.
Well, I think he means from Melage Rock to the
I
castle.
think he said it was like 3 days.
3
Depends
days.
on the
3
weather.
Yep.
Yeah.
Depends on the weather, depends on your travel, depends on a variety of factors. But if you're walking in good weather, it should take about 3 days.
Assuming it
When
hasn't,
did
yes, it hasn't snowed in.
Oh,
Friends should
it's
able
going to
help
be
with
snowing.
that.
I mean, admittedly, I kind of do want to walk there. I mean, we've been teleporting everywhere for for a long time now. And I think some exercise would do us good.
Yeah.
You bite your tongue.
All right. Let's stay at an inn tonight, and then tomorrow morning we'll teleport.
All right. Well, yeah, we'll go to Melage Rock. I wonder if that cute tiefling's still there.
Awesome.
would land stride help with weather?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it does.
Because I have that. But what I was getting at though is we have the mansion, but what are we looking at for shelter? We all have. We're just gonna do tents and stuff.
Well, I always have the tiny hut prepared, so that'll
Yeah, and
cover that. Combined with
Yeah, and
the thermal cube, that'll keep it nice and toasty.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've got the mansion, so that's 3 nights with the mansion, and then if we get, and then we can use the hut if we run out of mansion.
Aimer?
No, because then we don't need all the other. We don't need wood and all that stuff.
Yep.
Right.
Aimer, you've been granted inspiration because hose don't get cold.
That's right. We don't get cold.
That's right.
Aimer will probably end up actually sleeping in a tent outside.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so you guys looking for an inn? Awesome. There is an inn that's just recently opened called the Fine Fiddle here in Nausea. It's a nice little place. Got a woman's touch. Standing outside of it, there's a very blonde woman with purple lipstick. She's currently cleaning the windows. You can either stay here or at the consortium.
Is there art for this woman out of curiosity?
There is art for this woman.
You kidding?
But why?
Aimer sees her. Oh, because Aimer and her have a history. Aimer takes one look at her and goes, "I ain't giving you my money," and walks out.
She smiles. My loss, apparently.
No, we've met before. I
Yes.
believe you carried a message or something. Or you delivered an item, or
I
we delivered
did.
an item.
But did you need a room for the night?
Yeah, we're only staying one night.
Very well. That'll be 2 gold pieces each.
Okay.
Yeah. We're high-level adventurers. We have no concept of wealth or how much things cost.
And then I look at the rest of the party, and some of them are exceedingly low on gold.
Yes.
So we have the party fund for.
All right. So you guys are moving this from the party fund?
I mean, do we have? I don't know. I don't think we have a party. Yeah, we don't have. I don't think we have a party fund. I'll pay for anyone who can't afford it.
We gave everyone 460 gold last session.
Yeah, I think you should have enough to.
I do.
Spending money, yeah. Aimer, no, Aimer's not there. No.
Okay. So, Aimer, where are you staying for the night?
This is where I roleplayed in the tavern earlier that Aimer got really drunk, wandered downstairs looking for his shoes, saying Brad stole them, and fell asleep behind the bar.
Okay. Awesome. Brad will eventually put a blanket over you and let you be comfortable behind the bar. The rest of you can spend 2 gold to spend a very nice night and get a long rest and get everything relaxed and warm and cozy and have a continental breakfast served before you guys leave in the morning.
During that 8-hour long rest, I suppose Rose will pass the time with her new purchase, trying to remember music lessons from over a century ago. She'll attempt to remember how to play the guitar.
All right?
During that, she'll make that quick purchase. So she'll attempt to, what is it, a performance roll?
Yes, please.
Okay. And because I have a level of cleric now, I will cast, never mind, I don't have guidance. Whoops. Okay, it's a performance roll then. Let's see how this.
You're gonna have to prepare guidance. Remember, you can change your spells as a cleric.
Oh, with the 22, you recall the exact tones and everything and are able to play them quite well.
Yeah, she's doing like basic things like scales, like trying to remember how to tune the frickin' thing.
Yeah.
Because last time she held a guitar, her hands weren't big enough to really play it. So like, yeah. Yeah. So that's what is it? 1 out of 7 to learn.
Yes, sir.
To learn. Okay, I'll write that down. And that's what she'll spend her evening doing.
Awesome. Cool.
So, 2 options I'd like to bring up to the group. One is I could call for my koala buddy this time. I mean, he's like me, he doesn't quite like the cold, but he has the option of turning into a capybara and just sitting it out. The other option is when we need to travel somewhere that might be teleportation warded, you can use plane shift twice, because plane shift always gets you kind of close to where you want to go. So you plane shift out and plane shift back in, and you're kind of close to where you want it to be.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's up to you. Yeah, Echo has access to plane shift, but we could use the Eye of Kydra to spy on the Moonstone, and then we could teleport, and it gets us as close as we can get when we're warded from teleportation. So you can basically do the same thing.
Yeah, well, saving a spell slot, but I mean,
think
yeah,
the Coatl going to be handy because once we get in the castle, we're probably going to need help from the Coatl.
Yeah,
well,
indeed.
the benefit we have to going straight to Melage Rock though is we can ask the locals about the Gloam, and try to find out more information about the people we will be evicting.
Yep.
Sounds like a
Okay.
good plan.
Also, we still need the clothes.
Yep.
Cool. All right. So,
Well, in that case, before he goes to bed, Testadene will go to the outskirts of town because he doesn't want people to freak out when a giant-ass gate appears to the heavens as the door just opens and celestial music jumps forward and a grumpy-looking dwarf steps out.
okay. And this is summoning the Coatl, or how?
Correct. The Quaddle.
All right. So, all right, and cool. And they're showing up and joining you because.
We're best buddies, and I'm the only one he tolerates.
All right. Cool. What does he do when he's not around you?
He's usually in the form of like a small salamander on the back of his neck, just underneath the shell.
No,
peering
when
out.
he's not around you.
Oh, bureaucrat.
Okay. Interesting. All right.
All right.
Yeah.
What's
My power
what's
fantasy
the-
of getting a bureaucrat away from his job and out to do some excitement.
Yeah.
Won't someone be my tested in today?
The question becomes, what happens when he's gone and ignoring his job?
Yeah, that's why we sent it back last time, because like I could call you for a mission, but then you got to go back to your day job.
All right.
Echo cast teleportation to Melage Rock.
Awesome. Cool. And you guys will have the ring of fire rise around you. And as it does, you guys feel yourselves being pulled through space and time towards another magical circle that forms around you. The flames turn green as you appear in the chambers of Belhiri.
Oh, there she is.
She looks at you guys as you arrive. Well, unannounced.
Let me
Not
get the
surprising.
fanfare going. Hold on. And then he puts his hands to his mouth, like the trumpet, and goes. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, except way more amateur and with his hands.
So, what can I do for you today?
But you can do anything for us
But
because
say,
you're a
can
shop.
you point me to the shop where I can buy something to not freeze to death?
Yes, out the door and to the left. Next time you use my circle, ask.
That's funny. I think she said that last time.
That's not, unfortunately asking is not my strong suit. Echo, we were
Third time's a
this
charm.
down.
Is there another circle in Melage Rock?
No. I worked
Oh.
hard to establish this one, and I charge people to use it usually. But I was told that you had already paid the fare and that the Lost Lore Company would compensate me for your travel. That's why I'm
Yeah.
not
Oh, yeah.
too upset,
Yeah.
other than the rudeness of being used without my permission.
I mean,
I
yeah.
don't think you had we had your permission though. If the Lost Car Company already said they were paying you for it,
Yes.
they didn't tell them no.
But
The,
just because you have a ticket doesn't mean that your appointment is negotiable.
Testadene will extend a claw, saying, "I'm terribly sorry about that. I'm working on them. Testadene, might I have the pleasure of knowing your name?"
Of course. My name is Belhiri. I'm the Underlord of Malajarak.
That's a new title. I know if there was an Underlord or Overlord of Malajarok. That's what's all changed in the last couple months since we've been here,
Few things.
Well,
besides the dragon.
Hamer, I think the way this thing works is we're all overlords or underlords. So let's just pick your location. I'm the overlord of, the Endless Pinnacle.
I think it's just Lord.
Maybe, yeah. maybe.
Well, no, I guess that's Amarazi. Steward, I think, is
Yeah.
probably your best bet.
I'm at least a high cleric. Come on.
I mean,
the master
stewards,
mage.
stewards are very important. They're the ones who make sure everything works.
Yeah, they get stuff done. Yeah.
They get everything done. I remember my old steward. His name was Roderick. He was an amazing guy.
Testadene gives Echoes a bit of side eye, so casually calling himself a high cleric.
I mean,
Well,
he is. He's the only cleric.
Let's look at the
Doesn't
suit
make
and
you a
him
high
real-
cleric.
Yeah.
A little suit will fix that.
Let's go shopping. Let's get some warm clothes and some tents.
Okay.
He's the high cleric, the low cleric, and also the medium cleric. Yeah, he's all of them.
I'm the foreman here.
The foreman.
I'll make sure to lecture Mr. Stain thoroughly, Belhiri, to make sure he arranges our schedule more properly.
He waves you off. She's got more important business than you guys.
Yeah, she's been
That's
done.
not saying much.
All right. So as you guys walk into the town, as you remember, it is giants everywhere. All the structures here are built for giants. All the buildings are enormous. It's huge. The scale causes every one of you to feel like you are dwarfed by the situation, shrunk nearly.
Is the population giants, or is
Yes.
the population? Okay, so the population is mostly giants. Okay,
The vast majority.
like what kind of giants? Stone giants, hill giants.
All of the
Fomorian?
above. There's frost giants, cloud giants, stone giants, hill giants. They are varied and mixed.
Ooh.
This is a veritable melting pot of giant kind.
Ooh. So, do they have like little special lanes for small people? Like, are they accommodating to small people, or is it just don't get stepped on?
Don't get stepped on. This is not PC. You have to fend your own way. If you get squashed, oh well.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Against the giants.
They're not actually hostile towards you. But, they don't really care. And if you happen to be the grasshopper under their foot, oops.
Huh. I mean, I guess that's for the bigger ones, because not all giants are equal. Because some of them are like 10 feet tall,
Right.
and then some of them are like 30 or 40 feet tall. So
Indeed.
yeah, there's a big difference.
I'm thinking we small folk probably have to attach bells to our belts so we make some noise as we walk, so they can at least hear us if they don't see us.
If they would care.
Anybody just turns all his swords point upwards on his back.
Okay.
So they stepped on, he turns into a giant caltrow. Yeah.
Very well.
All right. Well, I mean, she said to the left, so the clothing store should be somewhere around here.
Yep. So you can easily go down and find Troy's Trunkets.
I love Troy's trinkets.
And Troy is currently the blacksmith here in town. You guys are able to purchase your clothes. We got asked last week to go ahead and gloss over this as much as possible. However, there is the one point of how you acquire the clothes, and that is the clothes are not clean. When you come to Troy's, he has no products on display. None. Instead, there is a large crate, and in exchange for 10 gold, you can dig through the crate.
The crate.
Like a Walmart bargain bin.
Yes. Would you like to go into the crate, Ricard?
Hey, Ricard, I'll give you 10 gold. I'll pay your 10 gold and my 10 gold if you go in there for the both of us.
Because that's where the cold weather clothing is.
Try to find the 2 least smelly ones for us.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, Amer will pay for himself and Ricard because
Awesome.
Amer does not want to get smelly.
Cool. Ricard, as you climb the ladder onto this 20-foot tall crate, we'll call it, it's about the size of a large shipping container. At the top of it, you look down into it, and it is the collected corpses of dead adventurers.
Ah,
This is way worse than I was expecting.
They are decomposed, and because of the heat of the forge, they smell horrendous. They're half liquefied and generally filthy. But for 10 gold, you are authorized to collect 2 suits of, or a suit of cold weather clothing, and you've been paid for yourself and for Amer.
Monty, plug my nose.
As he will fly away over to Amer.
Shit.
Amer will feed him a berry.
Or
Oh, bat explodes from gluttony.
Eating a single berry? He had a little pouch of berries.
Is
Like
it?
raspberries.
Are they regular berries or are they good berries?
I believe there's regular berries.
Okay, if they're regular
So,
berries, he's fine.
Yeah, it's just stuff I stole from Brad before I left them.
Understood. Okay, so Ricard, do you dive in?
after taking off my armor, yes.
All right.
Well, Ricard, if you're going to dive in, and Tessa Day is going to scamper up the ladder and cast freedom of movement on him.
Okay, Ricard,
Yeah.
you're unhindered by the sludge of bodily fluids.
yeah, get that cleansing stone ready. Jeez.
Yeah, Tessa Day is just polishing it on the back of his glove.
Yeah, that's.
For the record, this is the most disgusting thing I have ever created, and you can thank Joe for it.
Yeah, and let me tell you, my character would dumpster dive in it like it was nothing. He just jumped straight in and pull out all his loot.
All right, so Ricard, you're able to fish around, and because we are glossing over most of the shopping, you're able to find the 2 suits of cold weather clothing without too much issue. You're able to extricate, we'll use the word, the clothing from their previous wearers.
Brennan's like,
Um,
how is it? It's not that bad, right? He still needs it.
So I do need a Constitution
Stifling-
saving throw, Ricard, as you are down inside this stuff.
okay, yeah, let's see.
All right, you are able to hold your lunch.
Yeah, stifling back the vomit, he just looks over at Amory. He's like, "I know you paid, but you still owe me."
Well, sometimes you need to make sure what you're getting yourself into before you accept payment, buddy.
You know what? Monty should have let me know that.
He should have, but instead he came over to me and got some breakfast. So me and him we're helping educate you on kingliness here to make sure that you know what you're getting yourself into.
I don't know if I like this new relationship.
Amer smiles and hands his good bottle of brandy over to Ricard for a drink.
Thank you. Well, hold on. Get my hand
Wait.
test too.
So I just wait. Did he? Was he able to get six sets, or was
No,
does
dude.
each of us have to pay
Just
10
two.
gold?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I mean, Brendan's got to go in too. So.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah. Rose will just sigh. I mean, to be fair, it's not the most disgusting thing I've ever done, but still.
I would like to know, I challenge, what is the most disgusting thing if this is not it?
Oh, this is a family-friendly Twitch stream. She can't talk about that. We'll just leave that
Interesting.
up. We'll just leave that up to the audience's
Imagination.
imagination. Yeah.
All right, some dark side of the internet. We have fan service of Sweet August Rose doing something.
She was an assassin for over a century, so I mean, yeah, use your imagination.
Don't want to.
So yeah, she will. Because she doesn't want her equipment to get disgusted. So yeah, she'll strip down so she doesn't have corpse juice soaking into her items.
Okay.
Yeah, and she'll dive in there and try to find, I guess, a female adventurer that's roughly the same size as her.
Sure.
Because I don't think this includes tailoring services.
Nope, there's a good 40 people in the container at the moment.
I mean, yeah, do all of them have cold weather clothes? So yeah, she has
Most
to.
of them do.
Yeah, she'll have to dig through that just to find.
Yeah.
An elf that was about to. Well, I guess for.
Not an elf, but
No,
general female figure, yeah.
Yeah, that's about the same size as her, and I gotta do the con save. Let's
Yes,
do it.
please. And I'm guessing that she's wearing some tasteful female undergarments.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, just to minimize the stuff that's
Understood.
soaking up the corpse juice.
Cool.
Have you guys seen Abigail? Because there is a scene that is literally
Yes.
this.
Yep.
Not seen it.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Great, surprisingly great movie, even though the twist was spoiled by the.
Don't tell us
commercials.
it's a twist. Goodness. All right.
Yeah, twists.
So, Sweet August Rose is able to retrieve the cold weather clothing. Brennan's going to jump in as well.
Well, she'll get it for the others too.
Oh,
If they
okay.
don't want to do this.
Okay.
'cause-
Brendan doesn't care. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just added.
Brennan would probably just save time by going in and getting it done.
Yeah, she'll. Yeah, anyone who doesn't want to jump in, she'll get it for them.
Echo?
I was planning on just using the thermal cube. He's not jumping in that bin. So
Okay. So, we have 4 people with cold weather clothing. Brennan, can I get your constitution saving throw?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's probably seeing this as a good thing.
Oh, I know.
That kind of scent will probably draw, if he's hunting, I'll probably draw,
Predators,
prey
right.
towards him.
Absolutely.
Yes, I'm reestablishing my Ranger Musk.
Yeah,
Brendan gets his groove back.
Yep. He's fine.
no problem. He's rubbing it in. Yeah,
Got it in his hair, in his beard. Oh, dude.
you know it.
Dude comes
He's
out
like,
just...
he's like, I'm gonna get so much with this. I'm gonna catch so many things with this.
Gross. So
Yeah,
gross.
keep in mind, all the prey out here, from what we've been told, is equally giant. So, like,
Excellent.
I guess, yeah, I shouldn't have said that.
At the end of the day, this is the worst possible situation. Brennan is massaging these bodily fluids all over himself.
My Ranger Musk.
Considering the party's tastes on that night of debauchery in Karth, not much surprises at this point. But he is having a bit of a telepathic conversation after a particular promise is made. Reaches back and tosses this little lizard into the crate, which turns into the form of a giant scorpion from before. And then it casually picks up adventurer corpses and starts peeling things off, and eventually comes back to Testadinidae with a few cloaks that he could probably stitch together to cover his shell and such.
Okay,
He's gonna be just wearing a really big poncho.
sure.
Yeah, turtle.
Can I get a
Yeah.
constitution saving throw for the Coatl?
Nice.
Are they? Oh,
Kawaddle puke.
Coatl puke.
That's why you turn into a giant scorpion. But okay, that would.
Okay, well, giant scorpion puke.
Yeah. Drink it.
Did you say drink it?
Yeah. If it gets you messed up.
Oh, 22.
Okay,
We're not-
fine.
Let's not Marcellin this here, okay?
Gross, guys.
And
It's
just-
almost
just
spent the
holding
Sunday
guard.
group.
Yeah, you just see like the all the slime of it just kind of falling away from his glove as he pretty much magically squeegees out all the goo until he has some fairly new-looking clothes. He climbs down the ladder and holds up his hand and says, "Well, come get your high five if you want to be musk-free."
Yes. Yeah. I believe the stone of cleansing will be useful this time around. I would like to make use of its services. She says that she touches the gem on his glove.
Okay.
Troy, where can I find some snowshoes? And,
Oh, yeah, in the bin. You already paid for them. You just need to fish them out.
Brennan will go back.
Brady goes back in. All right.
You know, Brennan's climbing up. As he's climbing up too, he'll say, "Yeah, you know, snowshoes are good. What about ice? I feel like we've been on bridges or something before where it was slippery and that was a problem."
you want crampons for that?
Then you guys can take some crampons. Part of that cold weather deal.
Okay. Yeah, Brennan's gonna go dig around.
All right. You were able to find several pairs of crampons. How many would you like to collect?
You want for me, Brennan?
Okay, and I want a pair, so that's 2.
All right.
Anyone else? Crampons, snowshoes?
Oh, we may as well take them if they're offered.
Okay. Remember, using these in the wrong terrain will cause you to be counting it as difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Hey, question: what is snow made out of here?
Snow is made out of water for the most part. However, does not classify as walking on water. Nice try.
But if we got the thermal cube with us, it will turn into water.
It will turn into worse than water. If you live in any Midwest or northern state,
Walking on mud.
you're not walking on mud. Ugh, it's so horrible. I guess it allows you to walk on the surface of mud as long as it's liquid mud. Yes, because it does say that specifically.
Oh yeah, it always weighs 5 pounds. I was like, why is that? Oh yeah, handy haversack. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, you know, Rose is unfamiliar. She's never really been to that many cold places.
Right.
So I guess she doesn't really know what she needs.
Sure.
Yeah, because she's mostly been around
Sure.
Shu, Reston, Corlin, that area. So.
Yep.
And when we went to the Tower of Kyofu, the conditions weren't that bad. I think it was late
cold,
summer.
right,
It was cold. It was late summer, but there was no snow because
Correct.
I mean, yeah. So, yeah, she wouldn't know what like a lot of snow is. So, she'll ask Gamer like, so yeah, what are snowshoes? Is that like a magic item or something?
No, he shows them off at they basically just like, of course you know what they look like, so I don't need to describe them. But he shows them off like, well, I'm not trying to sink into the snow to help disperse your weight through it, so you don't sink so bad, so you can move a little easier. You have less tracks. So that's part of my big thing here is I'm trying not to, announce that, hey, I'm coming from miles away from, being out in the tundra to any other predators or things that normally live out there will have great view.
Well, that seems like the opposite of those. She says she points towards the crampons.
Oh, no, those are for climbing on ice.
Oh, I see. Oh, I suppose that makes sense.
Do we need any spikes or rope or anything?
I think you just get well, I think out of character you can just get a climber's kit and that has all that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we buy a climber's
You
kit?
can. I believe they are 20 gold each.
Yeah, Rose will buy a climber's kit.
Yep. Yeah, Brennan.
What about a
You-
tent? Like a one-man tent?
A tent, I believe, is a gold, just one.
What about oil of slipperiness? Can we find that here?
Yes, there is a shop that does that. We're glossing over a bunch of this shopping episode stuff,
Yeah.
but yes, you can
Yeah,
find
How much is
the oil of slipperiness. Let me get the price list for oil of slipperiness because that is a thing on my list.
I already have it here.
Yeah.
It is 480 gold.
480 gold per dose.
okay.
You need proficiency to use a climber's kit?
You can use it. You get your proficiency bonus on top of it if you have the proficiency, but it will help you regardless.
Okay.
Yeah, like I don't know of anything that grants climber's kit proficiency. I think
Practice.
it's one of the proficient tools.
Yeah, it's practice. But as far as the climber's kit, if you have it, you're going to have advantage on your athletics check. If you have proficiency in it due to practice, the 7-time thing, then you would get your proficiency bonus on top of the advantage.
Interesting. Good to know.
I'm gonna get one oil of slipperiness.
All right, cool. They had 3 if you wanted to buy all 3, but
I had 2, so I'm just gonna
top off
I'll
to
give
3.
you 3.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What other kits are there? I don't know.
The weird part of the shop that you bought that from, like just quick gloss over, is they are currently rebuilding as the front end of the shop has recently been blown out into the street.
I don't think that was my fault.
That was not your fault. That was a one-shot that I did with Master of Dungeons.
Oh, that's right. That's my approach been my fault. I was in that one shot.
Yes, you were in that one shot. So I'm just check marking this as fast as I can for you guys.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys want to do?
Hey, Tillman's got everything. Or Tillman, Echo's got everything. he needs.
I got him. Man, you haven't played Till 1 in 4.5 years, at least not with me.
Yeah, it's been a while.
For
That's
the
next
record,
character I want to play.
yeah, for the
That's
record, the
character I wanna
first
play in
time he
campaign.
ever played with me was this character named Till 1, and it was the 3rd session I ever did professionally.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to play him in a campaign. That'll be great.
It would be fun.
Yeah, the blue guy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my basics. And so we have food. We've got water.
How much
Yeah.
are rations?
Rations. Rations.
I think they're pretty cheap.
They're-
It's just they're
I
heavy.
think it's like a silver each.
Okay.
Yeah, the price is quite rational.
Yeah, they are 5 silver each.
Okay, good deal.
And you get, included in that, you get jerky, dried fruit, hardtack, and nuts. If you have not seen Tasting History, which is a YouTube channel which I absolutely love, go check that out. He has a hardtack one. He hates the stuff.
This
Yeah,
party's
it's-
got enough nuts as is.
Yeah.
Yep.
The yeah, I mean, so well, yeah. Do you? I mean, that stuff is kind of heavy. Do you want to put it? I guess you could put it in the bag of holding. How many are you buying, Echo?
I was gonna buy 10 rations.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got,
'Cause that's like 20 pounds.
It is.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, you can carry. I mean, you're a wizard, so you don't carry that much. So, or
Yeah.
sorcerer.
And I've got create food and water prepped.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine. It's just that's emergency. You know, if something happens to the, if we get separated and if something happens to the mansion, you know.
What's the worst that
I
could
also
happen?
have 10 rations on me. We're prone to bad decisions, Eric.
I know. Not near as bad as like yesterday's group.
Listen. We can't all be the Feywatch, okay?
Yesterday's group wasn't the Feywatch.
Yeah, that was us.
Oh, right. Sorry, I lost track of my days. We can't all be breezy.
Look, she's 16 and she has no idea, no concept of her own mortality. You know,
Yep.
just
Cool. Anything else you guys wanted to buy?
It does come down to
Well-
bad decisions have advantage on melee attacks against the party since we are prone to bad decisions.
yeah. So, I think that's basically it. Just the climbing kit. And Rose doesn't eat, and she has the cold weather clothes that have been cleansed. Thank Christ. I think that's basically it. That's all she needs.
Cool.
Did you buy snowshoes?
Is that in the climbing kit?
No.
No,
Ah,
it's
she'll
technically
be-
part of the cold weather clothes if you guys want them.
Okay.
okay. Well, then she has the cold weather clothes. All right.
They are a separate item, which is why I was bringing it up.
Oh.
So you want to add that separately.
All right.
Go ahead and include it, because if you guys do equip them, if you're not walking on snow, you're going to have disadvantage, or it'll be difficult terrain. If you are walking on snow, you will walk normally.
I mean, I posted that Lord of the Rings clip. You know, Legolas didn't have a problem with snow, so you know.
Right, because Lord of the Rings is D&D. No.
Yeah, it's Hollywood snow. It's just asbestos.
Oh, my favorite.
All right.
All right.
So you
I'm
guys
ready
have
to go.
purchased your supplies. That was your shopping trip. We tried to get it done and teleported and everything quickly. Anything else you guys want to do before heading out into the wilds of Utherg?
Yeah, there wouldn't. Yeah, looking at the map, there wouldn't happen to be a nice, convenient road from here to this castle we're going to, is there?
There is a trail that is marked on the map that heads out of here and heads eastwards.
Did we want to talk to some townsfolk about these people?
Well, what was the name of the blacksmith?
Troy.
Boy.
Roy.
Yep. Troy.
Oh, Troy. She'll ask him, Troy,
Uh.
have you heard of the Globe?
I heard of them, yeah.
What do you know about them?
Not much other than what my buddy Marcellinus darn told me. They're white elves, you understand? Mean. Got swords that glitter in the night, and they're nearly invisible anytime there's anything white. Gotta be careful, because they can see you when you can't see them. They're sneaky.
Sneaky in the snow.
Oh, they're so sneaky. And they can see so far. They say that they're invisible during the day.
So what? They use the glint of the snow from the sun?
I wouldn't know. I've never seen one myself. Maybe I have and just passed over because they're invisible. There could be one in here right now and we wouldn't know about it.
Did this Marcellinus fight them, or does he know them?
He said that he made out with one. Said that he was the master of her ways.
Ah.
Well, we got
Yeah,
humor.
she was like, oh, this sounds like pretty useful information. Then she heard that and she's like, oh, this is probably some drunk guy.
Roll an insight check.
Does his buddy really exist?
His buddy does exist. However, he's making up gossip about his buddy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, that's okay.
All right.
How-
Well,
How about before we go? How about we ask them? Have they? How are they? Are they trouble starters? Do they start wars? They steal stuff. What about how who they are? How they are?
You don't like people territory trumping, going out into their lands. It's not pleasant. They tried to ambush Marquis, tried to cut his throat. Only his wiles and those of Judge Steele allowed them to get out free.
they attacked a lawman?
Yep, attacked the lawman, if that's what you want to call Judge Steele. I like to call him leader of the Lost Lore Company.
Oh, so she looks at the others. Is this like a personal thing between? Well, who cares? They're paying us. It sounds like these people are pretty aggressive. I think it goes without saying, if they attack us first, no one here has any problems with self-defense.
Not in the slightest.
Well,
No.
hopefully it'll make things easy.
Yeah, we do
But
have to bear in
make
mind,
things
we are
easy
on
by
a
making
mission-
things hard.
Yeah, we are on a quest to save the world and gathering supplies, and well, we got to do what's got to be done.
Indeed. By the way, got a personal request.
I'm not going back in that bin, Troy.
No. If y'all find any bodies out there that you don't exactly need all the parts of, bring whatever back and we'll throw it in the bin.
And we get paid, right?
Of course.
Okay. Just had to make sure of that.
Of
I'm not
course.
dragging a body all the way out from the snow to not get paid. You know what I mean?
I
Of
understand.
course, we're gonna get paid.
Of course.
Is Sweet August Rose dressed yet?
No, yeah, she you know,
Okay.
once it was cleansed, she'll start putting on the I guess it's like a parka, like
Yeah, it's the full full parka with snow pants and boots, whole 9 yards.
With the fur.
I just didn't know she was talking to this guy.
no,
Exposed.
she put her clothes back on after everything was cleansed.
For the record, Troy is gay. Just
Yeah.
he's got the hots for Marky.
Oh, he was jealous that Marky made out with the
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
the snow elf. I see.
To keep it fair to Marky, he never made out with the Snow Elf, but he
No,
will
he
take
didn't.
the drama and the gossip for his own ego. Because
Right.
his ego is also quite big.
Right.
Yeah.
As well as other things.
Yes. 20 charisma, baby.
All right.
Well, then let's head out.
Cool. So you guys can head out into the snow. As you guys leave out into the wilds of Utherg. Come on. Oh, I tried to use a new system and that didn't work. One moment.
Ooh, I like these sounds. These sounds are ominous.
Thank you. I do my best. You guys can head out into the wilds. As you head out, it is cold and snowy. Echo, did you buy the thermal cube?
No, I'm just I'm piggybacking off of Testadinides. He's got one and it's got 15-foot radius.
All right, Tester today, you bought the thermal cube?
No, I thought I don't have enough money for the thermal cube. That's what was we had to buy one here. You said we had to buy one here.
Awesome. So needs to specify the
I
product.
thought you said you were buying a thermal cube.
I said we needed to buy a thermal cube. It's 2,000 gold. I've got
Do we need to
400.
turn around?
So,
turn around?
Echo, as you go out into the cold,
I guess when
just outside the city limits, it's so cold you turn around.
He's been talking for 2 weeks about a thermal cube and didn't get one. Let's,
Well, I wanted to buy one with my starting gold, but didn't quite have enough.
have we got
Testu's like teeth are just chattering.
have we even got enough gold in the party to get a thermal cube?
Yes, we do. I mean, Rose has like
How much?
10,000. I don't think they're that expensive.
They're two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
10,000.
They're 2,000. I mean,
I can split that Rose.
she's pretty cozy right now. So
All right, so who's spending the gold?
I guess
Amos-
Rose is spending the gold and
Amor will pitch in for one and says, I will put money towards this, but if you guys bring it anywhere near me, I'm stealing it and burying it somewhere it'll never be found.
wouldn't it melt the
Yeah.
snow?
It won't melt the earth.
Um,
I'll put snow
yeah,
over it.
Echo's not worried about that. That's why he got the oil of slipperiness. He for whatever reason, I don't know, but it says that oil of slipperiness will give you freedom of movement for 8 hours.
Yep,
So he shouldn't have to worry about difficult terrain.
right.
I don't know how that works in mud, but it works.
What?
It
Yep.
works.
He's going to treat it like a slip and slide.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And then he'll fly. He's going to fly whenever.
Okay.
A lot too.
So Amor will put 1,000 gold up
All
towards
right, so Amer's put 1,000. There's 1,000 gold balance still necessary.
I can
Echo.
put that.
All right, so Brennan's going to pay the other 1,000. Awesome.
It's fine.
Echo will carry it for he and tested it today, and we'll just stay at the back of the party.
Okay, that means Amer will be at the very front of the party, correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm. He's
We might
whited
want to
out.
get two, just in case we have to split up a bit. It's like I'll put 400 towards the second one.
We don't need to. We just, we'll share the
that-
one. Yeah.
We need the two because like you like to fly, and unless you're planning to fly very close to me,
If-
Well, that's what you have cold weather clothes, right? I mean, you should be fine.
fine.
we'll be
yes,
alright.
comfortable. No.
I mean, 95 degrees is not comfortable. I'm just letting you know.
it's comfortable
We live
for
in
Echo.
Texas. It was
That's why he
95
likes
degrees
it.
that's
today.
For a reptile, yeah.
It was very uncomfortable. I was outside.
Echo loves it. Yeah, he thinks this is fantastic. Everything should be 98 degrees.
I mean, you don't want to have any of your of those party members to have a reptile dysfunction, do you?
Nice.
Yes.
So, do you guys purchase the second one or just the one?
It's up to you guys.
I mean, I don't have
I'd
money
love-
for. I don't have enough money for another thermal cube.
Amer, can I borrow some gold?
This guy gets a thermal cube. I'm not buying you a second thermal cube. I hate this thing to begin with. I'm doing this out of the one. This is my good deed.
If you ask-
you want to carry it? Is that what it is? Tested today. You can carry it.
Oh, he's
I
pretty
don't
much
have
gonna
to carry
mount it to his shell. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you carry it because I ain't worried. I'm not really worried about it.
All right.
Yeah,
It's a 15-foot radius. You know, that's plenty of
It's
space.
fine. It's
Yeah.
Rose is staying out of the heat dome because one, it's gonna get wet in there, especially if it's snowing. The snow is gonna melt. We're gonna get soaked, and then if we leave it, we're gonna get frozen over.
Amer actually is staying about 50 feet away from the group, and not
Yeah.
straight ahead, but more to like the right, because basically we're just leaving like it's like pouring red paint out of the back of your truck while you drive down the road,
Yes.
and he's not living that life.
Yeah. I mean, Rose isn't that far away, but yeah, she's staying outside of the heat dome because that just seems. She's been in hot springs on top of mountains before, so she knows what happens if you get soaked and then get cold.
Get cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's that going to end? I was going to say Brennan could use Landstride to help with the terrain, but if they're in this heat zone and it's constantly melting, are they going to get all slowed up in mud?
Well, we have water walk that has been cast for 1 hour.
Okay.
I was using all of slipperiness at last.
And
8 hours.
slipperiness. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I can ritual cast water walking.
Okay.
Okay.
So every hour for 10 minutes, you guys are going to stop to cast water walking. So you can walk on the mud.
Sounds like a plan.
I mean, I think that's what we're doing. Yeah. That would annoy Brennan so much because he can move easily through this. But
after 6 times we lose an hour. I mean, I guess it's not.
awesome. But we
It's
should
not the
do
worst
it.
thing in the world.
No, we should do it.
I mean, yeah.
I can see Brennan being so annoyed. Like, oh my god.
See, that's just. Hey, I just chalk it up. That's just the cost of having a cleric in the party.
Understood.
Cleric in the party.
Well, some of you are all like darting
Yeah.
around, but and I can also do more freedom of movement casts if you want to just eat up more spell slots.
No, don't do that.
Nah, that's fine.
Yeah, and it doesn't last that long anyway, does it?
8 hours. Wait,
Yeah,
no.
eight-
What? Hang on, let me check.
Does it last that long?
I think it's 8 hours.
Sorry,
Yeah, it's
1
an
hour.
1
hour,
hour.
sorry.
Whoops.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Amer has a ring of water walking anyway, so it doesn't really phase him.
Yep.
All right.
I didn't realize the ring actually applies to things other than water. Any liquid surface, huh? Good to know.
Liquid magma.
Yeah, I mean,
Magma.
Hey, question: if you get like swallowed by the Tarask, does that keep you on top of the pit of the acid in its stomach?
Yes, but you still take the
Yeah.
damage.
yeah, you still take the damage. Though, if you want to do your actually, it's only your feet instead of being submerged in the acid.
Yeah, all I have to do is say, have you heard of fumes?
True.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys have collected 1 thermal cube. It is mounted to Testudinidae's shell, as per his statement. Testudinidae?
You could just put it in your pocket. I think it works. It doesn't say you have to activate it, keep it out, or anything. It just works.
Yep, it does just work.
Yeah.
Mhm.
How deep is this snow that we're pretty close to the city, so.
As soon as you leave the city, the snow is 3 feet deep.
Oh, so
Wow.
yeah, so, 95 degrees.
Snowshoes.
I mean, so it's not like instantly melting the snow, so we have to travel on top of it.
And you see Amer with his snowshoes on. 50
Yeah, Rose has her
55
snowshoes on. Yeah,
Yep.
it's like, oh wow, these actually work really well.
As you guys look behind you, can I get a perception check from Sweet August Rose? Ricard, did you get
Yeah.
snowshoes, or are you traveling next to Testudinidae?
It's leaving a giant trail behind us. Yeah.
I've got the winter gear and snowshoes on.
Okay. Brennan? Snowshoes?
Yep.
All right. So the four of you look behind you, and it appears that a boat is passing behind Tester Day as he leaves a 15-foot wide wake behind
Yep.
him. I guess
Yeah,
it's a
we're not
30-foot
stealthy.
wake. Yeah.
This is not
we're
helping.
not stealthy.
He's got to get over that.
Steam is rising from behind him as the snow instantly melts, and the
It's so awesome.
muddy you are leaving
It's a
it.
mess.
You look like a train traveling into the snow. Your
Just
presence is
slow
announced
and
to
muddy and
everyone as far as the eye can see.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, that should be very intimidating because anybody who's got the balls to leave that much track, you don't want to follow them.
Right?
It's a giant fire slug.
If
Yeah.
somebody who does not give a shit, you don't want to mess with them.
It's true.
We shall see.
Brennan's totally judging. He's judging you, but and he smells like just corpses and crap.
Absolutely.
He's judging the hell out of you. Yeah.
So I'm guessing, based off of what's been stated, is that Ricard, Amer, Sweetheart Rose, and Brennan are currently off to the sides of the party as you guys walk through the snow.
Or ahead. Yeah, they're probably ahead. We're just
No,
following.
oh yeah. Brennan's checking everything out. The environment, animals, anything.
Cool. So let's get perception checks. Oh, you guys already rolled them. That's fine. I do want Brennan's, please.
Yeah, not very good.
I mean, I've got like a plus one.
Cool. All right. So Ricard is not used to the snow. They never had snow in Karth.
Yeah, right now the cloak, he's not even used to having a cloak on. It's just like billowing straight into his fucking face and covering his helmet, and he just can't see anything.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Monty has to assume direct control.
Just grab the long pointed ears and drive.
And imagine there's wind and snow. He's probably having trouble too.
Yep.
He's got blind sight.
He's got blind sight and echolocation, so
He just
Now,
sit on his head like Ratatouille.
I always thought
just
I always thought
trust
that
in
snow
Monty.
would like really mess with bats. You know, it's like just white noise.
Hey, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Here's a thought with that 15-foot area of the thermal cube. What's the updraft like? Is there just like a pillar of half-melted snow rising from that location?
Not the snow, but it's the steam from it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, no
Yeah,
one can
'cause all
accuse us of
the-
trying to sneak up on him.
Yeah.
all the because it's snowing. It sounds like it's snowing hard.
Yep.
So it's not just a pleasant winter wonderland like this. It's actually like
Blizzard.
blizzard conditions. Okay, so yeah.
You guys can
So-
start finding some standing stones and can see them sticking up out of the snow a good 30 feet.
So yeah. Well, I mean, if it's snowing that hard, doesn't that mean Testu and Echo are soaked?
Yes.
It's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
pretty miserable because they are hot and wet. You guys will be dirty because of the mud. You can walk on top of it. It doesn't hinder your travel because of the water walking.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, yeah, it wouldn't melt through 3 feet of packed snow.
Yeah.
As you know, as long as you're moving. If you stayed in one spot, it would. But yeah.
Right.
Well, fortunately, every few minutes, Testadene just does a little cleansing stone.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some like it hot.
Some like
Yeah,
it
some
hot.
of us like it hot. Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
probably the
man.
first time Testadene and Echo have been like properly comfortable while traveling.
It's like a heat lamp. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm sorry, that's hot. As you guys go ahead and travel, you guys can travel all day long. Sweetheart Rose, you will see several figures off in the distance that are attracted to the fact that you guys are making a scene. They're staying a good couple 100 feet away, but you can see the four-legged figures off in the trees. They're white and massive.
white four-legged figures? Like, are they
Yes.
some kind of centaur? Or do they have humanoid bodies, or?
The roll a nature check because you've never seen these
there's-
before.
I mean, they probably have some humanoid bodies, just not attached to them.
So with an 8, you have not seen these before. You have no idea what they are.
Oh, well, are they centaur shaped?
They are not tauric in nature.
Okay, but they have 4 legs.
They do have 4 legs and very long white fur.
What do you tell the group? Because someone might know.
Yeah, there's something out there. I don't know, giant wolves or something. Like, when you say they're because you said people, like
I didn't say people. I said figures.
figures. Okay, so they're looks like maybe like what kind of general shape are they? Because 4 legs and
4 legs and muscles with long white fur. That you don't see claws. You don't see teeth. You do see a distinct head that is sleek and low slung. The only reason you notice them is because you rolled a 32 on your perception check instead of the 28 stealth that they currently have.
Oh wow.
yeah, she like how far away are they?
200 feet. And on both sides of you.
Oh, are they flank? Are they moving to flank us?
Generally.
She'll trudge over to Aimer, and just say, "I think we should put up the walkie-talkie."
Aimer stepped away for a second, didn't he?
Huh?
I was muted. Sorry.
All good?
Amber goes, "Don't stand in the sludge."
Well, there's just jump in real fast, like in and out. We're getting surrounded.
All right, Amber will begrudgingly walk through there and go, "Oh God, it's so hot," and touch everyone for the walkie-talkie.
Okay.
And then over the link she'll relay. There's how many of them are there?
You saw 12
Oh,
of them.
man.
12 of them. There's 12, and when you say big, are we talking like direwolf big, mammoth big, giant
These
big?
are each of them is 15 feet in length and easily 6 feet wide.
Okay, so
Those are big.
Well, in that case, Testini is going to pull out that card from his vest pocket and upcast a 9th level aid spell on himself, Ricard, and Aimer. So plus 40 HP.
Oh, wait a minute. How long's that last?
8 hours.
Oh, okay. Well, that counts. That's good.
Yeah.
And then a 5th level aid on Brennan, Rose, and Echo.
Cool.
What's that give you?
Plus 20
Fifth.
max HP.
Thank you.
what are simple ones?
And then a death ward on. Hang on, there's death ward. Yeah, death ward less. And a death ward on Rose.
I'm sorry. What was the level of the one you cast on me? I was thinking about what Rose will do.
You get a 5th level one, so 20 max HP.
20. Yeah, 20. Okay.
Is it 20 for your card as well?
But and also I want to make sure we're not near any mountains or anything like that, are we?
They're fairly distant. You guys
Yeah.
just left the city probably
We're
the
not-
last 2 hours ago.
We're not in avalanche range. Just want to make
Not
sure.
yet.
Okay, Rose will, because it looks like these
For
things
the
are
grins,
surrounding
I
us.
will show you guys the terrain as you guys are currently in it. This is the type of terrain that you're going into.
Gosh. Good thing we brought the climbing kit. I mean, she
they're
climbed.
probably just curious. I mean, we just keep walking
Well,
and they
yeah.
act like they're going to threaten us.
Well, for Rose, she's never seen these things before. Do they look like predators? Do they have teeth?
You do
You said
not see
they have
teeth, you do not see claws, however, they are stalking.
Yeah. She's like, oh, they're definitely stalking us. But Rose is going to say, but they're ambush predators, and I don't know if they realize I know they're there, so I might be able to scare them away.
I mean, you can always throw a rock.
Yeah, well, Rose is going to use thaumaturgy, and she is going to make her voice really loud because that your voice booms up to 3 times as loud, and she's gonna yell at them. She's gonna look at them directly, like eye to eye to the closest one, and just yell, "Flee!" Just scare it away. I don't want to yell into the mic because I don't want to blow out people's mics.
Here's how you Today watches that and says, that's good, but let me show you how. He taps his throat for a thaumaturgy, takes a deep breath, and yells at them, "Go away!"
I think they're animals, but Eric?
Oh, then the creatures disappear.
I think you were muted. So what
Yep.
happened when Rose yelled at them? They just disappeared.
They just disappear.
Like poof. Like
Yep.
They
You can no longer see them.
And they'll be back.
No, things don't just poof like that. Not naturally. Do I have any vision? I don't know if I have any special vision. Just dark vision.
It might be like 2 snow-adapted hyper-displacer beasts.
Yeah,
That sounds terrible.
I think they went invisible. Echo, you don't have true sight anymore, do you?
No, it's the thing I miss most probably from the artifacts.
She'll cast a what is it? The one oh no, I don't have any of the damage cantrips. Shoot.
I say we keep walking. I mean, I'm not worried about these things. If they, I mean, we're gonna see them if they get close enough to attack. And
I will. I don't know about you guys. But she just shrugs and just says, "Well, I suppose if they attack us, that's dinner."
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. So, you guys can go ahead and keep walking, unbothered by the presence of whatever those were. After a while, Miss Rose, you will notice them once again.
Yeah. Yeah, they're definitely stalking us. She'll just to reiterate the point, they can't sneak up on her. She will wait till they get a little close and then pick up a rock and throw it at them.
They don't get within 100 feet of you.
I don't have anything. Yeah, my greatest weakness, range.
Brennan will use primeval awareness.
Okay. Can you get you to display that in the chat, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're stalking us again.
All right. So, you are which types of creatures? We are looking at aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. All right. So, and this just tells you if these are in the area within 1 mile of you. It is currently noon, and there are undead within 1 mile of you. And there are dragons within 1 mile of you. There are elementals within 1 mile of you.
Well, at least we know they're not aberrations. I think they're just natural animals.
Well, I'm willing to
Dragons
test that
are
if you'd like.
Yeah, I can't help but feel once we set up camp, they're going to attack us.
Yep.
Well, they are functionally behind us a bit, stalking us, correct?
Nope, on the sides.
Yeah, they're maintaining pace with us.
Okay. Well, in that case, Testadini raises a claw and says, "Hold here for 10 minutes. I'll check if they're undead."
Okay.
And he is going to ritual cast Forbiddance in a 40,000-foot wide line going, to the sides of the party.
Okay. So 40,000 foot wide line. Okay.
They're pretty fuzzy for undead. I think they're just animals.
Cool.
Well, doesn't cost us anything to check.
Sure.
Yeah, exactly.
So you cast the spell.
All right, and Testadini gestures forward. Onward.
All right.
If we hear a sizzle and a yelp, we know we got one.
Nope, they don't seem to care. Rose is just looking at them.
They did not even
Rose.
notice that you cast the spell.
Rose,
Yeah.
they can't sneak up on you, and we can safely camp at night without having to worry about them. I don't think they're a threat.
There's a lot of them.
I mean,
And they're-
if they bum rush us, then we'll just start blasting them. But I mean, until they make a move, I mean, if they just follow us,
No,
who cares? I mean, we're not being stealthy.
All right. And that is when we are going to have it is a automatic failure. So I need each of you to go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw due to a scream that tears across the landscape as something took damage. Please roll 5d10. Test your day.
did he hit a banshee with that forbidden somewhere?
No.
I think it's,
hit
I think
something
it's
different.
4d10, not 5
Ooh.
to 10.
It's 5d10 radiant damage.
I will spend a key point to re-roll that.
Okay.
I'm rolling awful.
Ooh, nice.
All right.
There we go. That's better.
Cool. So, wisdom saving throw. Brennan, you are frightened of whatever made that scream for the next 24 hours. Aimer, you are frightened of whatever made that scream for the next 24 hours. Echo, you are frightened of the scream for the next 24 hours. Miss Rose,
He's immune to frightened condition.
you're immune to the frightened condition. Awesome. All right. Sweet August Rose is not frightened, and Testudina today is not frightened. Okay. And
Yes.
That's weird because Rose is the only one acting frightened.
Not concerned.
Ricard?
She,
Did I get your
I
wisdom saving throw, or is he AFK?
he's
Oh, there he
back.
is. Need a wisdom saving throw
Need a
of a DC
wisdom?
19, please.
I think he's gonna fail.
Not gonna happen.
Okay. So-
Funny.
Ricard, you are frightened of whatever just screamed in the distance.
She was watching them. Did she see their mouths move, or was it something else?
It was something else.
Yeah. Rose will just look at Testu and I think you hit an undead that was somewhere nearby.
And for the record,
Probably.
you guys are a good 200 yards beyond the Forbiddance area when the scream happens.
Oh, it probably was it following us?
Well, if we're only
There's a
half-
bunch. I think you left a trap for an undead test.
Always good to have.
Yeah.
At least we know it's there now, and we can take steps to prepare.
I mean, at this point, there's a lot of things following us, and just to be the animals, there's still 12 of them. There's.
Yep.
Yeah. Is there? She'll look back and just make sure there's no more anything behind them that's following us.
You cannot see anything that far back.
That far back, yeah.
Yeah.
Well. Oh well.
All right. So, you guys continue walking. What time do you guys want to stop tonight?
I suppose like an hour before the sun sets. If
Yeah.
we're gonna set up camp. Though.
Okay.
I mean, we do have the mansion, so I guess we could keep. We don't have to bother about like setting up a fire and doing all that stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
So,
Always good to be prepared. You never know when a magic device might fail you.
yep. Cool. So, as you guys set up your camp, no fire. You have the thermal cube to keep you guys warm. Aimer said he's staying how far away?
We're sleeping outside.
You guys
No,
are
no, I think
setting
we're
up
going-
camp for the
I
night.
I thought we were going to just use the mansion. I mean, really, we don't need to do any prep.
That's up
we
to you
just
guys.
walk into it. That's what I would.
Yeah,
that's what
if
I
we
would-
can.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Now, you
This
never
is-
want
this is
everyone in
safest.
the mansion because you're all going to pop out in a spot. You never know when someone's going to fill that with spikes.
All right.
So while we're setting up camp, Testudinity is going to do another forbiddance. This time in a 200 by 200 foot square area centered on the campfire,
Okay.
and then a ritual cast tiny hut.
Awesome.
Are we doing tiny?
Someone's got to stay outside just in case.
He has to stay outside. That's the whole reason for the mansion. Why do you have to stay outside?
Because when you exit the mansion, you're always going to be exiting into the same space.
And
Oh.
So if someone knows you're there, they can set a trap, and you're not going to have many defenses against it.
Man, if he wants to stay
I'm
outside,
hoping. Hey,
he
hey,
can stay
hey,
outside.
tested you today. Tested you today. I hope somebody's here when I come out. Okay, please let there be somebody here when I come out.
All right. So
Yeah,
testing
I tell you
today,
what,
you're
we-
going to go
tell you what,
ahead and set up the tiny
we
hut
can do is
outside.
we-
Versus
Well, yeah.
versus
we
being
can
the
use,
only guy standing outside the mansion in the cold and
How
sitting
about
there
this?
waiting
Can
to
we
be
use
ambushed.
the when you use the mansion? What's that look like? It's like a physical doorway or a teleport effect.
It creates an invisible portal.
Yeah.
So you walk through the portal, but unless they can see invis, they can't see the portal. They
Okay,
can't
in
use
that
it.
case, let's just use the mansion from within the tiny hut.
Yeah, it doesn't. I guess
I
doesn't.
guess.
Well, does that count as leaving the hut? I don't know.
I'll be willing to stay outside to secure the exit.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
How many times has Testinity's borderline paranoia really protected the party?
Let's just go ahead and let him do it, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. If he wants to, I'm
Yeah,
gonna sleep in a nice, comfy, warm bed. and
Exactly.
I'm gonna get in the hot springs tonight.
It doesn't
I'm gonna
hurt
have-
you guys
I'm
at
gonna
all
have
to
ham
let him
and
do
eggs.
this. There's no harm done here.
Nothing at all.
All right.
The question is, where are we putting the tiny hut? Like, so do we clear out a space in the snow where we're making camp? Or are we making camp on top of the snow? Like,
I mean, if we just stand there for a moment, we'll have a clear space. From
Yeah.
view.
If he stands still, he's gonna melt everything in a 15-foot radius. So.
but the thing about it is, though, afterwards it's all gonna come back. We're gonna be in snow.
Yeah, we'll have to climb out. We
No,
might
we
get
won't be in
buried too,
snow.
depending on
Snow can't fall in a wall of force. Well, through a wall of force.
Right.
falling.
All good.
Well, yeah, and actually, yeah, the heat dome extends past the hut, so it should keep us from getting snowed in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah. All right. Yeah, Rose will go into the mansion.
Cool. Awesome. So you
It
go
just
into
goes
the...
into his mansion, his portable mansion, i.e., Shell.
Awesome. Ricardo, are you going into the magnificent mansion or are you staying in the tiny hut?
Into the mansion.
Okay, Amber.
Amber will also go to the mansion. It's too hot in the hut.
All right. So where's Rose?
Yeah, she's going in the mansion.
All right.
Just quick question: does the door stay open? Echoes? Like if something were to happen, would Testu be able to dive in if someone were to attack him or something? Okay. Yeah, she'll just say to Testu, the door's right here. So if something happens, just dive in, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, only our party can enter. Nobody else can enter, and you
Okay.
can't see it unless you're seeing Viz.
Are you sure that no one else can enter? Because that shouldn't be part
Yeah.
of it.
That is part of it.
Okay. Cool.
I'll bring it up.
Yep.
And I tell you what, Today will pull out some jingly bells from his pack and a long length of string, and he'll just toss that through the portal, and he says, well, I'll gank on the string if something happens.
Okay.
I always thought that the door should disappear, but it actually doesn't.
Right. Yep. Any creature that you designate can make it through. Awesome. Cool. All right. You have bells in your inventory?
I did, because I've used them before. Hang on.
Okay.
Yeah, well, yeah, he could just holler if he needs us.
Sure. All right. So, 15-foot circle around Tester Day. Awesome. Got it. So, the rest of them are in the tiny hut. Or, sorry, in the magnificent mansion. All right. So, Tester Day. As you hunker down, are you going to wake up every hour to cast water walking, or are you going to sleep on the ground?
He's gonna sleep on the ground. He has his own portable magnificent mansion.
Okay, cool. As you sleep on the ground with 90-degree temperature within the tiny hut, the mud. You will sink into the mud. Can I get you to roll 1d12 to determine how deep you go in inches? 11 inches deep during your sleep.
I mean, have you seen tortoises ruminate? That's what they do.
Yep. I understand. All right. So as you sink into the mud in the middle of the night, you will hear the stalking crunch of a large foot snap a log. You are awakened. Is there anything you would like to do?
He's just gonna look at the integrity of the wall of force.
Okay.
But he's got his hand on the string.
As you look up at the wall of force, the snow is collecting above it, turning into a sheet of ice. There's an ice dome forming over the tiny hut.
Nice.
You
That's
can
not
no
a,
longer
that's not a
see
bug.
outside.
That's a feature.
Right? As you can no longer see around, you can go back to sleep, peacefully knowing that the ice dome and the tiny hut around you will protect you from sight or from detection. Anything else you'd like to do?
Nope, he gets some nice peaceful sleep away from the more chaotic elements of the party.
Awesome. Cool. As you do so, the rest of you guys are inside the Magnificent Mansion. Is there anything you guys would like to do tonight inside the Magnificent Mansion?
She's gonna keep practicing.
Okay.
That's what she's doing. And this time, I prepared guidance.
Awesome.
Guiding myself. So this plus that. And then roll 1d4. Roll 1d4. So 18. I don't know. That's good enough.
Cool. That is a success.
All right. So that's... And then she'll trance like normal, and that's it for that day.
Awesome. Cool.
I'm just gonna sit there in a comfy chair and drink.
Awesome.
Yeah, this thing is really useful. Honestly, this was the best thing we got from the Dragonhorn, to be honest.
Yeah, it's pretty handy.
It is. Brennan will. He doesn't know how to, but he's just making it up. He'll pray with using that little necklace that he made, asking for guidance and safety on these travels.
Okay. Can I get a religion check from you, sir?
I think my religion's like negative. Let's see.
That's fun, though.
Oh, actually, rolled.
Very nice.
Pretty good.
You feel at
Pretty good.
peace. You feel comforted by your prayers and your devotion.
Yeah, and that's to Amir Rosie. That's from the temple.
Sure.
Yeah,
Awesome.
The religion grows.
Indeed.
it's a dragon. Yep.
All right. So, as you guys wake up the next morning with the benefits of a long rest, you guys are expelled from the Magnificent Mansion. And you do so. And let me just make sure that everything is set up properly here. Yep. And you guys will appear here. There.
Giant mud trench.
And they probably emerge to the side of the gruff dwarf using Tessidinidae's staff of flowers to try to pry the mud-bound tortoise from the ground.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
As you guys step out, you fall into 11 inches of mud.
Water walking. Ring of water walking. I get to be Legolas finally. Rose is more concerned about the dome, the tiny hut.
Yeah, the tiny hut fades. It's been 8 hours.
And are we in a ice dome? Are we in a giant igloo? Or
You're inside of a giant ice dome. You can see your reflection in the ice. The only reason you can see right now is because of your dark vision. It is completely dark inside this ice dome because it's so thick that the sunlight cannot get through.
I was really hoping the heat dome would extend past the.
It
Tiny
begins
hut.
to rain.
We can also turn off the thermal cube. It's not
Nope.
forever on.
No, it doesn't turn off.
Mm-mm.
Doesn't have a command word.
There's no command
I
word.
can,
It just is hot.
I can.
You guys are now
I can-
wet.
I can melt the ice. I mean, the snow or ice. I can melt all that. I'm not.
Well-
if y'all are just ready to go.
I think you have to
Yeah,
go
let's go.
straight up. Can you make a hole straight up and then we'll climb out? Because if we try to go sideways, well, one, yeah, she looks up, like there is no sunlight coming through this at all.
None.
I mean,
Wow,
I don't think we're buried.
that's-
I mean, I don't think we're buried under. If it was 3 feet deep, then there may be 3 feet around us. We may be 3 feet in the snow, but
Yeah,
yeah, I mean,
Rose
you got
does.
7 foot.
We don't want the structure collapsed either. Though.
Yeah, Rose doesn't have the experience with snow to be able to gauge how much light can go through snow, so
Yeah.
she doesn't know. She has no idea how deep we are. Well, it's 15 feet up. Huh.
We could just go out through the side.
Yeah, I mean, I can
I mean,
melt it.
unless
Y'all,
so
are y'all
much
ready?
snow
I mean,
fell
cover,
overnight.
y'all might get wet, but
Yeah.
get ready, and I'll just melt the snow.
Yeah, Rose is gonna get out of the way because she does not want to get wet. 'cause,
Yeah, I don't particularly want to get
Oh,
wet
you guys
either.
are wet because the thermal cube is causing it to rain inside the dome.
Mhm.
So
Got it.
I
Yeah.
regret putting money towards this.
Echoes. So yeah, Echo's going to use his fire breath,
Okay.
and he's basically going to just blow everything, in this cone out.
All right.
With fire breath.
I
and
really
I
hope-
guess
I
I
really
guess
hope
45 degrees or 30 degrees up above him too. So
really hope this doesn't collapse on us.
This is going to be interesting.
So I'm going to ask for a sleight of hand check here to see how well you managed to do this. Just to shape it so it doesn't fall in
Sleight
on
of
you guys.
I'm preparing myself a teleport of when I see light to teleport outside.
Okay.
fire breath.
No, it's
Okay.
more of the shaping of this in order to make sure it doesn't collapse on you guys.
So there's not like 20 feet of snow on top of us.
All right. So with a
It
7,
didn't snow 20 feet overnight. I don't think.
I mean, it was
Avalanche,
a
you know?
blizzard.
with a
Yeah.
7, as you breathe fire outwards, the wall of snow collapses in that area and it continues to rain.
Did I see any natural
Okay,
light?
we
poke
can't see-
through at
Yeah,
all,
you
Eric?
can
We
see
can't
for
see.
just a moment the natural light.
Okay.
Amer teleports outside the moment. He's just natural light.
Yeah, so does Echo. He's gonna misty step.
All right. So,
Well, thanks. I can't teleport into light.
all right. So, Amer and Echo teleport out into light. And Echo, where did you see the light? Which direction?
I imagine it was where he
guess-
was breathing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
just
guess
point
that's
in
where I
which
was
direction
going.
you were going. That way? Awesome. So you guys would have teleported 30 feet to here. Awesome.
Right after they do that, Rose is gonna say, "I hope those things that were stalking
And
us."
that's
left."
when I need you guys to please target your tokens. And we're going to roll for initiative
Yep. Oh, Rose. it
as
just-
you guys are going to get attacked.
No, that's what I figured.
We're just getting rained on.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
waiting for
You guys
hypothermia
are
when we get
soaked.
outside.
I'm never
So,
buying another thing to
warm
this
snow.
again.
So it's like we're in a nice warm
Cube.
rain.
It was the dome. I mean, it was the tiny hut. It wasn't the cube.
But together.
It was both.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey,
So,
as a cleric of Onwa, let me put it this way:
Oh, long
shenanigans are going to happen no matter what you do. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
may as well have fun shenanigans
Yep.
happen.
Yeah, no doubt.
The way that Testu Dinide gets frustrated when we're in temples is how Brennan is frustrated.
Yeah, fair enough.
that's
yeah.
valid. That's
Yeah.
valid. All right.
Yeah.
So my initiative comes in, and my initiative is going to be an 8, but I do get my surprise round.
I forgot to have my token.
All
clicked.
good. Let me correct that.
I always forget to click my token.
All right, and I'm
Okay.
also missing Brennan on there, so there we go.
No, I thought inside we weren't. Okay.
Oh no, I need your initiative just so I can keep track of orders. So
Sure, sure.
13 for Sweet Iris Rose. Gotcha. Cool. All right. So as you guys teleport out, only you guys can hear the creatures reveal themselves as they ambush you guys. And we're going to put them on the map there for you. All right. So we're going to, with advantage, we're going to start by attacking, and each of them gets to attack you. We've got, each of them has you guys in range. This guy up here has 2 people, this guy has 2 people, and this guy only can reach Echo. So with pack tactics, these all are with advantage. So 1d2, oh sorry, yep, 1d2 for the first guy.
Who's getting attacked first?
We're finding out. Aimer. Aimer, the first one is going to be a 22 to strike you, sir.
Now, is this a total surprise round, or do I still have my reaction?
This is a total surprise round.
Then I will take 10 damage.
Okay? Because you have not acted this turn yet, that is a critical strike. And
He
so,
still gets a reaction though, right?
not on the surprise round. If you're
Okay.
surprised, you don't get a reaction.
And they have
Why
the
is it crit,
assassin.
though?
Because they're assassins.
Oh,
Yep. So that's going to be 16 plus 6. So 22 damage to Aimer. The next one is this one. And he's going to choose to attack either Aimer or Echo. Echo, you are being attacked. And this is the surprise round still. A 12 will miss you. And this one
Yes.
can only reach Echo because they only have a reach of 10 feet. And so a 21 to strike you, sir.
That'll miss.
Okay. 21 misses you. Wow. Awesome.
Yes.
Cool.
Damn.
All right. Aimer, you did get bitten, so I do need a strength saving throw of DC 14 or be knocked prone.
I'm probably proud.
You are
Yeah,
prone.
proud.
Okay. Awesome. Then we go to our friend Ricard von Karth, who's inside the dome.
Yeah, after spending all day yesterday basically trapped inside of a plastic bag of his fur cloak, he just kind of steps out into the mud and starts getting rained on, and somehow gets trapped in his cloak again.
Okay.
I don't think I have anything I can do right here, so he's just like sitting here trying to find his way out of his cloak.
Well, can we hear them being attacked? Or they're
No.
like,
It's
Polar bear
15 feet of
noises?
snow.
yeah.
Echo's breath just barely got through it. That's why he collapsed immediately, and they were still able to teleport because they did see through for just an instant. All right, Test of Day.
well, Testadinidae takes out a small, delicate bowl of conjuring water elementals, and he is going to cast Conjure Water Elemental.
Okay,
I think it has its own initiative, so if you could toss me one of those.
sure. 1 second.
can that-
There you go.
Can that thing remove the snow?
One moment, I'm waiting to grab it off the. You said there you go, but I didn't see anything.
There you go. It's on there. It's right here.
Oh, they're large size.
Okay, let me correct that.
That, yeah.
Bloop.
Yeah, okay. And the water elemental is going to try to climb out, just reaching up, grabbing the edge, and climb up out of there.
Okay, the ceiling is 15 feet up and raining down. Does it fly?
I don't think so. No. So how tall is a water elemental then?
The water elemental is 10 feet high.
Okay, so I think if it does a standing jump, it should be able to grab the edge with a 18.
Okay, so it reaches up and punches the ice.
Oh, I thought the ice was melted.
It's raining on you still. It is not.
I'm so confused.
Okay, the dome is 15 feet thick and you guys
Oh,
came
wait,
out.
15 feet thick?
Yes.
Saying, how do you get
Yeah, how'd that
15
happen?
feet of
Blizzard last night.
snow? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like 15 feet of ice fell because like the very top of
Yes.
the dome was way outside the thermal cube.
Yep. It's 15 feet of ice. You guys can.
It is what it is.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I've got no idea.
Can you do a fire elemental?
I could, but then it'd be getting doused with water and die. I'm just gonna see how this goes. Done.
Okay. Cool. After
Yeah.
Tester Dinner Day, we go to Echo Rex. Echo. These things appear to be
Yeah, Echo-
enormous dog-like creatures. Canids.
Yeah, he's not scared of these things at all. He's going to use the staff,
Okay.
turn into an adult gold dragon,
All right.
and then immediately use his frightful presence.
All right. So we turn it into an
The
adult
DC
gold dragon.
21
An
wisdom.
adult gold dragon is huge, right?
Yeah, let me look. Yeah. Yeah,
All
I
right.
think I
So
see that.
that's going to have to put you there. And you're using frightful presence. Awesome. They do not need to make a saving throw.
Oh, okay. And then, yeah, I don't think I can use my fire breath yet, but I can do the multi attack. So, I'll attack this one.
Okay. Awesome. That's going to be huge. All right. So that's going to be a critical strike on the first one for a total of 29. 29 plus 17 would be 46. 46 plus 21 would be 67 damage, sir.
Yeah, he's done.
All right. Cool. After Echo Rex, we go to Amer Shastina, who is prone in the snow, wet, and exceedingly cold now that your cold weather clothing is soaked and you have been laying in the snow.
Amer at this point is very unhappy. And I will use half my movement to stand up.
Okay.
And I'll use my bonus action to Blade Song.
Okay.
I will then proceed. I don't even know. I'll try to make my own deck save here, unfortunately. But I'm gonna go ahead and you know the saying. I don't care how small the room is. I cast Fireball.
Okay. Where are we casting Fireball?
I'm gonna cast Fireball.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Circle,
I swear to God, if we get buried,
snap the corner.
I know. I'm looking. I don't know how to get out of this.
That blows me up too. Hold on.
I think destroy water would work, but I didn't prepare it.
No, hold on.
Hammer, that thing can't hurt you or I. You should drop it right on top of us.
It's DC 24. It can definitely hurt me.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize. Yeah, I didn't realize. I thought you could evade or
I
do some of that rogue shit and get out of it.
All right. Is that where you want it?
Yeah, I'm actually casting this from my sword, so I'm gonna cast it right
Oh, I got you.
Okay.
there. DC 24 deck save.
All right. So I do need to draw a little box here because of the amount of wall that you were impacting there.
Yeah.
Cool. So DC 24 deck save for these three over there, right?
Yes.
Okay, so deck saves 1, 2, 3. They can't succeed, so we will suffer how much damage?
That's a great question. I click on the button.
All right, 19 fire damage. All right, 19 fire damage to all three of them. What else?
Does anything happen to the snow?
Yeah, you did damage the side of it by 5 feet in.
Okay. Well then,
I will get that lighting fixed for you guys so you can see the cavity that you are forming.
and then Amer goes ahead and uses Action Surge,
Okay?
and then he does it again,
All right.
and another one.
All right. One moment. Let me get that cavity drawn for you here so that we have that valid for you. Cool. All right. So
We can't see the fight, but we can see the circles and the cones.
yeah.
Like fireworks.
Just yeah.
All right. So that should be the cavity that you formed. All right. So you're going to do it there now?
This is what I did last time, isn't it?
No, you moved it over one space. Now you're
Okay.
Yep.
This works too. Yeah, I want to make sure I'm getting more and more into
Cool.
this.
awesome.
Hold on,
So
let me-
same 3. 1, 2, 3. They can't
We'll do it.
succeed. How much damage do we suffer from this one?
I'll get it. We are suffering 35.
35
Oh.
damage. Oh, that's a big one.
Fire.
Awesome. 35. Cool. 35. All right.
That is my turn.
The people inside the dome, you guys hear the reverberations from something exploding outside.
2 explosions.
2 explosions, and I'm going to correct the lighting here because of his fireball placement.
And so to confirm, there's 15 feet of ice above us, right?
Correct.
And like that's above the top of the dome.
Yep.
So we are 30 feet below the surface of the snow.
Correct.
Yikes. That's like a civilization ending amount of ice overnight.
Yes. And the Lost Lore Company campaign that played back on Sundays a long time ago, they had to deal with this.
Yeah.
You sure did.
For giants, yeah. This remember that everything is giant sized on this island.
All right. So, Aimer, anything else you'd like to do is you've done 2 fireballs.
No, I only want to move, so I'm good.
As a question, how did you do 2 fireballs?
I used action search.
Understood.
And I used my.
That's all I needed.
For a second. Yeah, I used my action.
Just confirming. I had
Yep.
forgotten you said the action search.
Okay, got you.
All right, Brennan.
Yeah, Brennan is very annoyed by all of this.
As he should be.
Dude, when we see these lights and explosions happening,
You can't see
But
the
the
light, but you can
effect-
feel the booms in the ground.
the effect on the outside, we don't see it, but the effect on the outside is that it's slowly melting away one of the sides. Is that what's happening?
Yes. And
Yeah.
you can tell that it is in this direction over here.
Okay. All right. So Brennan will use flame arrow and shoot in that area.
Okay. Going to use flame arrow and shoot in that area. I'm going to turn on daylight mode just because it's daytime. So just putting that out there. Cool. So flame arrow, and where exactly are we shooting the flame arrow at?
Yeah, sorry, I was on another screen.
You're fine.
We were saying we're seeing light over here.
Okay. You want to do it there?
Are we seeing like
You
light or
feel
anything changing?
explosions and hear them coming from that direction.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna give it a shot right here.
Okay. Just don't roll a natural 1, please.
You say that.
Yeah, I don't have inspiration either.
Well, this is going to be great.
Ooh, man.
Yeah. All right, let me roll flame arrow.
Okay.
Oh, hold on, sorry, that's the damage.
That's the
on it,
damage.
so
That's fine.
Let me roll snake bite here.
All right. You did
Okay.
not critically fail and hit the ceiling. So we're good there.
I was close.
That was going to be fun. All right. You can easily shoot the snowbank. Not a problem. And I saw where you cast it. So we're going to go ahead and set up the lighting for that. All right. So there, and there. And then I have to draw this line over here. All right. Cool. And so you can now see daylight through there. Oh, I need to correct that. One sec, guys. Doing this type of weird mechanic sometimes sucks.
It's a unique situation.
It is. And I don't get to use this type of effect very often because most people don't like the snow. But you now have a hole out to the outside.
Oh, hey.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. So there's actually is it an exit that we can fit through, or is a hole we can see through?
Like
It is
like
a
an
hole you
arrow
can see
size-
through. It is a 5-foot by 5-foot area because that's all the
Oh.
flame arrow hits.
Okay.
All right. So we're not out yet. Okay.
You can walk out, but you'd have to hunch.
Okay.
The water elemental will have to squeeze.
Yeah. That's all Brennan's gonna. He's good enough with that because he's bothered by all this anyway.
Sure.
5, 10, 15. Yeah, he's actually gonna stay right here. I moved 15. And use my other attack on this guy here.
Sure. The second strike will hit him easily.
Okay. And then let me get the 6 for flame arrow on there too.
Of course.
Right? That's what. Yeah, it's 1d6.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, a 1. All right.
All right. 1 plus your snake bite damage, please.
Oh, yep.
All right. So no sneak attack on this, but you did get 13 plus 8 is 21. 21 plus 1 is 22 damage. Got it.
Okay.
Because they are not
And
immune
I'm
to
at-
poison.
15. Let's see. Okay. And he's gonna end his turn here.
Okay. After Brennan, we go to
At
Sweet
the end of
August
Brennan's
Rose.
turn-
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
At the end of Brendan's turn, Echo would like to make a legendary action.
Okay. Does he get legendary actions
And
with that
take-
one? Awesome.
Yeah, Gold Dragon does. It just a tail swipe,
Okay.
and he tail attack this one right here.
Okay. All right.
15.
Yes, sir.
He's done.
Cool. Miss Rose.
Uh,
Why did I put
okay,
GM2?
so she is going to activate the Fiend Shard because she's either hoping for fire or cold. Because if it's cold, she won't freeze to death, and if it's fire, she could, claw her way out of here. So she's gonna roll 1d12. 5.
Okay.
Which one is that? Fiend Shard.
Not a bad one, I'll tell you that.
It's not
Acid is 2, 3, 4. Psychic, I think, is the one.
psychic. Okay.
I think it's psychic.
So,
Yeah, 1 is critical, 2 is. Wait.
yeah, you're psychic.
Yeah. Okay.
That's not bad.
One, two.
Resistance
No.
to psychic damage
Nope.
really good around tested in.
It is the radiant damage.
Oh, I'm sorry. Radiant. Oh, sorry.
Yep. As you begin glowing a little bit.
I'm all. Yeah. Okay. So. Well, shoot. Well, that's her action. Can she? So I have to hunch to get through there. So she was
It's a
5,
5-foot hole. Yep.
20. Is that difficult terrain, or can she just move through it?
Do you have water walking?
I do have water walking.
Okay. Then you
I have a
can
ring
just
of
walk
water
through it because it's currently slushy.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Are you still wearing your snowshoes?
40. At this point, she probably hadn't put them on, so
Okay.
no.
Valid. Just jumping through the hoops.
Yeah. Yeah, because she was probably gonna put them on when they get ready to leave, because she just jumped out of the mansion.
Yep.
35, 40. Oh wow, there's a lot. Okay. And
There's 12
yeah,
of them.
so just so for the are these dire polar bears
No.
or are they bear shaped?
These are wolves of Utherg.
So wolf shaped. Okay.
Yep. Canids.
So
Yep.
she is going to whistle at them to get their attention, and then she is going to bonus action.
You
use
did move
spatial-
away from this one, so he's going to take his opportunity attack.
Oh well. Oh yeah, that's fine.
I just gotta. And you
Yep.
are adjacent, so he does have advantage. So,
That misses.
17 misses.
Uh,
All good.
So she's going to whistle at them, and then she's going to get their attention. Do these look like dumb animal or like animals, or like is there the gleam of intelligence? in
Roll
their
an
eye-
insight
behind their eyes?
check.
I am not good with animals.
With a 16, you look at them and they are more intelligent than your average beast, but they are beasts of some kind.
I guess you could say they're
Tec-
smarter than the average bear.
Yeah, technically they are monstrosities.
Yeah, but she is going to whistle at them to get their attention, and then she is going to patient defense.
Okay, cool. Well, then it becomes their turn.
Yeah, that's it for her turn.
At the end of Rose's turn,
Yep.
I'm going to use a legendary action to do a tail swipe on that same guy.
Okay. Dealing 18 damage.
And he's done.
All right. Well, you whistled. They're coming.
Yep. Luckily, it's just straight rolls, so I think I should be fine.
Forty to there.
Where's my key points?
40. We'll dash over to here. 40 there, and this guy could actually make it to there. All right. So, nope, that guy can't make it there. All right. So,
They're too fat. Haha! I found their weakness.
they're too fluffy.
They're too fat to all surround me.
Yeah. All right. So we have
Joke's on you, giant monsters.
we have two of them that can attack you directly, only attack you, and these are straight rolls. So the first one is going to be a 22 to strike you for 11 piercing damage. The second one is going to be a 20 that misses. All right.
They can only hit me on a crit.
Okay.
At this point, yeah.
These two here have to choose. Actually, this guy just choose between 1d3. 1d3. All right. So number 2 is Echo Rex with advantage because of pack tactics. A 23 to bite you, Echo Rex.
Yeah, that'll hit.
How many hit points did the dragon have? 256.
256. Yeah.
Okay. All
So he takes out 16.
16, and I need a strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Let's see. Where's his strength save? I guess it's just a straight strength roll.
Yes, sir.
I don't see a strength save. That's weird.
Nope.
Okay.
Unless they have a special save, it's just a regular one. All right, so 17, you are not prone. This guy here needs to roll his a choice, so 1d2. That one goes to Miss Rose. A 12 misses you. This guy gets to choose between Echo and Aimer.
I will be right back.
Yep. Aimer and 8 misses you. This guy and this guy can only attack Echo Rex. So with advantage, a 25 to hit you for 10.
Yeah.
And an additional 13. All right. And then they are going to growl. And as they growl, they are going to begin glowing. All of them begin glowing blue. All right. Ricard von Karth, what would you like to do, sir?
At the end of their turn, I
Yes,
would
sir.
like to use a legendary
Sure.
action
The
and
third
tail
one?
swipe that same guy.
Okay. And the 17 will hit for 23 damage, and that will kill it.
Yeah, he's done.
All right. Cool. Ricard von Karth.
Okay, Ricard will eventually find his way out of his cloak, and what am I dealing with, like, difficult terrain here, or something? Using
Do
something
you-
else sweeping?
Do you have water walking?
I do not, but I have the winter gear.
So at the moment, it is muddy here and raining, so it is difficult terrain
Okay.
because the mud is
Um,
11 inches deep.
Yep, I will activate my shield, Victoria Omnia, and then I will make my way up to this space here.
Okay.
I'm back.
And I'm gonna try to, we'll say, Ricard sends like the shield around behind this guy, and he's gonna try to get this one to misdirect attack on this one.
Very well. So, wisdom saving throw, correct?
DC 19 intelligence saving throw.
Oh, intelligence saving throw. I can't make it. I've got a -2 on intelligence, and I rolled on that one, so I got a -3.
Perfect. Okay, so he's gonna attack this one over here.
All right. He bites, and he will miss.
Okay.
Oh,
and then I
yeah, because
will-
he doesn't consider these guys to be allies.
And do I have advantage from flanking here
You
with
do.
throws? Okay, I'm gonna swing away at this guy then.
Yes, sir. That will hit, and these are one-handed, correct?
Yes.
All right, so it's going to be 18 damage plus 18 damage for a total of 36 damage. And then Star Shatterer will hit again for another 13 damage.
One more because I misdirected him.
Yep. Got it. Excellent, sir. 36 plus 13 is 49. 49 plus 11 would be 60 damage as you slash this thing repeatedly. Fur and bits of its flesh go flying.
That's it for my turn.
All right. After Ricard von Karth, we go to the Water Elemental.
Oh, the water elemental is commanded to go forth, and it can squeeze through a space as narrow as 1 inch without squeezing.
Right?
I don't have vision on the token, so I'm kind of struggling here.
All good?
Actually, I'm going to need vision on the token because I can't move it otherwise.
All right. I believe you can only move it to attack things that you tell it to go through, right?
I can.
So
Let me double
technically,
check that.
only things the test unit I can see can it attack. Right?
1 moment. Because it's a fully sentient creature following orders. I don't have to
Right.
use my action to
Okay.
command it.
That's fine.
So I can go out to. I can say, attack. Attack what's attacking us fleshy humanoid fellows,
Okay.
and it is going to. We have to figure out how to get the character sheets for this. Sometimes it's going to swing twice at this one here.
Okay.
To it plus.
A 21. That's going to be a 21 to hit. Yeah, I'll deal 12 damage.
It should be a 20. No, I missed. So just a 20.
Okay. So 20 will hit it.
Okay. 2d8 plus 4 bludgeoning damage. Ooh, nice.
Excellent. Got it?
And that's its turn.
Cool. After the Water Elemental, we go to Testudinidae.
Okay, so Testudinidae is going to, since he doesn't have water walking actives, his movement would be limited to half movement, correct?
Yes, sir. And also,
he is
guys,
going
you don't have temporary hit points, just saying.
Right. And so he is going to get up and he is going to activate his Twilight Sanctum.
Okay. Twilight Sanctuary, gotcha. Cool.
On there. Okay, and done.
Cool. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and enable the vision on that so people can see that. All set. Cool. All right, after Testudinidae, we go to Echo Rex. What would Dragon Rex like to do?
Yeah, Echo's going to do fire breath.
Okay. It's dexterity
that's
save
wrong
throw.
one, sorry.
All good?
Yeah, it's a dex. 21 dex.
All right. Oh, I should have made you stick with the first breath that came out of your mouth. All right. So, dexterity saving throws. I got 5 guys in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a chance. Ooh, one of them saved.
One of them did save.
All right. So, the others will take 48 damage. All right. And the last one takes 24.
And then Echo's going to move to here.
Yes, sir.
And he's going, that way he can kind of block them off, and I guess, or try to block them off some.
Okay.
He's going to hit this one right here
Sure.
with claw attacks.
Okay.
And then a bite.
All right. And you don't have pack tactics on him because Aimer's not next to him.
No.
So that's going to be
Yep, that's
13 plus 13 is 26. 26 plus 26 would be 52 damage.
And he's done.
Gotcha. After Echo Rex, we go to Aimer Shastina, who is still prone.
I stood up last time.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Very well.
He
Yeah.
kept up and then fireballed.
All good.
And then
Continue.
Fireball some more. Hey, Rose.
Hmm?
Is the command duck or jump?
I mean, either
It's
or is
duck.
good.
Which one would you prefer to do?
Whichever one kills more of these things fastest. So I suppose duck.
Okay, cast fireball right here.
Okay, cast Fireball there. Awesome.
24. I mean, the 24 is. Oof.
How much
There's a
damage
good
am I
chance
Pretty
suffering?
steep.
Yeah, there's a good chance she won't pass this. I mean, it's like a 30% chance. It's fine. Oh, I'll let you roll the bears first.
Well, I can't succeed, so I need Aimer's damage.
27.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's not bad. Psh. All right, so.
You just can't avoid it. I mean, it's pretty strong.
I will spend a key point to re-roll that, just because of the witty banter.
Okay.
Is this hitting regard?
It is not, but it is hitting the water elemental.
Aimer can't see either of them, so.
Right.
Oh, yeah, there's snowbank in the way.
Yeah.
So, can I get the water elemental's
It's
dexterity
not
saving
wet.
throw?
Or a
You're not
dex
wet
save?
anymore.
Yep, dexterity saving throw for the water elemental got to be a DC 24.
That is
Yeah,
a
it fails.
All right. Water elemental is going to suffer 27 fire damage.
Water elemental looks back at Tester today. It's like, why the hell did you bring me here? Dude,
Aimer can't see
that
it.
was
He's just
fine.
like doing his thing. Do I have a bonus action I want to use? You know, wait, is that a bonus action? I think it is for funsies. I don't feel like taking damage. Aimer, will you cast Sanctuary on himself? And that'll be his turn.
Awesome. Cool. After Aimer, we go to Brennan Thamior. Brennan
Brennan
Shastina.
Shastina.
Shut up. I caught myself. Damn it.
At the end of Aimer's turn,
Yes, sir.
yeah, Echo's going to take a tail swipe at this one right here that's low on hit points.
Yes, sir.
With his 16 points. Oh,
Okay.
no, that'd be 36 points.
36 points. That will kill it.
Okay, he's done.
All right. Brennan?
Okay. Brennan will he's got flame arrow up anyway. He'll put Hunter's mark on this fellow.
Very well.
Alright. And we'll attack that. And guy.
You'll
And is
deal.
there someone next to him? Yeah, I
Roll-
got Pat.
Yeah, with the 17 does not hit, but you do have advantage, so please re-roll that.
There we
That'll
go.
hit. Okay.
So it's gonna be 2d6, which is good because I rolled another 1.
Yep, it dies.
And I rolled another 1. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Then we'll attack the guy behind him.
Very well. The 21 will strike it. You do have advantage if you'd like to look for a critical strike, because
Yeah.
Sweet Air Swords is next to it.
Ooh, close, but
Yep.
cigar. And it's still flame arrow. I'm arcing him.
Okay. Cool. So that's going to be 15 plus 4 is 19. 19 plus 4 is 23. That one dies as well.
Oh, wow.
And then Brennan's gonna scoot back over here.
Okay.
That'll be his turn.
Sweet August
And you
Rose.
get your 21 temp HP.
Yep.
Thank you.
At the end of Brennan's turn, he's going to tail swipe this one here.
This
Echo's
one here?
gonna tail swipe that
Gotcha.
one.
All right.
That's right. For
You do have
16.
advantage on this one, so that's going to be 16 bludgeoning damage there.
He's done.
All right. Miss Rose.
She, you know, I'm curious to see if I can. I'll take the attack of opportunity.
Sure.
Well, am I moving out of its range? These things are pretty big.
No, but this one here.
Oh, this one.
I miss
yeah,
you
duh.
regardless. You're fine.
Yeah. And okay, so she'll attack this guy with Valerian.
Okay.
So
You
I
are
have
flanking.
advantage?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, because he's Echo's so fat. Okay.
PHAT, right? Pretty hot and tempting.
Ooh, crit.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, that's nice. That's a toasty
Yeah,
crit.
well, the crit might kill it because of the radiant damage. So that's whatever that was.
21 damage. I have 23 hit points. You need a 2
And
on
then-
the radiant.
Well, does the radiant crit as well?
Yep.
Roll 2d6. So I
All
think
right.
it's
So
just
as you
5.
slash the dead body, it's your second swing tears it apart. Okay, it's dead.
Well, okay. She'll move back and
Okay.
and then use her. So did I use my second? I shouldn't have rolled it before.
Yeah.
Doing whatever. I
That's
used
the
my second time.
downside.
Yeah. I wait. Whatever. It happens.
All good.
Who cares?
Yep.
If efficiency. We don't need efficiency.
Storytelling.
And then she'll use her. Oh my god! I'm having a break for it. Flurry blows.
Okay.
And I don't believe I get advantage on this one, so it's just
Negative.
a straight roll.
Correct.
So 1, and then 2.
Okay.
Wow, weird.
Both of those will hit.
So that, and then roll 4d6 for the 2
Okay.
radiant damages.
You want 17 on your 4d6. You got 14. You left it with 3 health.
And that's it for her. Well, she'll move over.
Cool.
5, 10, 15. I can't see that one because I think the snow wall's in the way.
Nope.
It's not that much. Could he just plow through the snow if he wanted to? He's pretty big. He's a
If
big
you
boy.
really wanted to, no. It's a 15-foot thick wall of ice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not snow. You guys had
He's not.
ice form over you guys.
He's not. I mean, because I've seen meese. I've seen meese.
Meese is no.
Yeah. Anyways, that's it for her turn.
The plural of moose is moose.
I know, but I like meese better.
Tough.
It's also the plural of mace.
Yeah.
Maces is that's why I call them meese. Yeah, check the bag of holding.
All right.
3 meese plus 1.
The end at the end of Rose's turn, Echo's going to use his last tail attack on that dude there.
Okay.
Yeah, and he'll take 24.
Yes, sir. Got
And
it.
he's done.
Cool. It then becomes their turn. They are going to move, and because they were glowing last turn, they are going. This guy's going to go around Echo Rex to the far side. To there, technically. So we'll move up to here and there. And okay. So they had their mouths glowing last round, so we're going to release cold breaths. Sweet Rose, need you to roll 3 dexterity saving throws of a DC 18. Or you will suffer 8d8 cold damage each.
Ooh, I'm gonna spend a key point to re-roll that.
Okay?
Mark that off. So 1, 2, there, and then do it again.
Okay?
So I passed the first one.
Okay?
Second one, pretty sure I passed.
Yes, sir.
Third one, I passed.
All right, so because you have evasion, you will take 0 damage.
Yeah,
No
it's
one
just-
else is in range of those except for the water elemental, who's in range
lovely.
of all 3 of them.
Jack Channing this stuff.
Need the water elemental to make 3 dexterity saving throws of a DC 18, please. Unless it is immune to cold damage. All right.
Well, I think it is. One sec.
I think it's vulnerable to cold damage, actually. Well, not
No,
vulnerable,
it's
but
actually
it,
immune to poison.
Yeah.
There's nothing for cold on it.
Okay.
yeah, it will. In terms of damage, its speed is reduced, though. If it, yeah.
If it takes cold damage, it partially freezes. Its speed reduces by 20 feet till the end of its next turn.
Okay. So the first damage is cut in half because he did succeed on the first one. So the first damage he suffers is going to be 21.
Ouch.
The second damage he suffers is going to be 36, so we're at 57. And the third damage will be an additional 39. So
And
I believe
enough
that's
to poof it.
96. Okay. All right.
Dude, never had a chance.
Does it turn into a statue?
I would say that it freezes and shatters.
Aw.
Are we cool with that?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you could like tell it right before it dies, make a cool pose, and then we have a cool ice statue.
All right. Then
The
down
gods
here.
declared that dead bodies disappear for server optimization.
Over here, this one can breathe on Echo Rex and Aimer. These can breathe on Echo Rex and Aimer, and this one can only breathe on Echo Rex. So, I need Echo Rex and Aimer to both make 3 dexterity saving throws of a DC 18. All right, Aimer's got evasion on the first one.
My second one.
Fine.
And my third one.
Yes, sir. All right, Aimer, you will get to ignore these because of your evasion. I need Dragon Rex to make 3 dexterity saving throws. Dragon Rex is going to suffer all 3 of these. The first 3 damages are 50 plus 35 is 85. 85 plus 43 would be 128 damage to Dragon Rex.
Okay.
And then the last one down here that can only target Dragon Rex, need another dexterity saving throw for him. And that's going to be...
Being in this ice dome turned out to be not so bad for Tessa's Day.
That'll be 31 cold damage to Echo Dragon Rex.
I am okay with this now.
All right. That is the extent of their turn.
It went for the dome.
All right. So that's it for their turns because they can only do the cold breath once per turn, and they can't attack with a bite when they do that. So, Ricard.
At the end of their turn.
Yes, sir.
Oh, no. Echo's out. No, he's out of legendary actions.
He's out of legendary actions this turn? Yep.
Yep.
Okay, Ricard.
Is this difficult terrain out here or no?
It is not. No, that would not be because it's not rating there. I'm sorry. It is because Testudinidae moved closer.
All good, just checking. I'm
Yep,
going
15 feet from
to-
Testudinidae is slushy. So I need to go ahead and mark that on here. So 15 feet, right?
Here, I'll do a secondary aura of slushy. Oh, you
There's
got it.
slushy, yep.
Actually can't move my token right now. I might be stuck
You're stuck in
inside
a
of
wall. Yeah, let me get you moved there. All right.
I'm stuck inside my cloak again.
As he pulls
Something get me out of here. Okay, I'm gonna move right up here next to Rose. I'm gonna get this one to misdirect attack this one.
Very well. So that's an intelligence saving throw. Watch this. You'll love this one. Oh.
Yep, I love it.
Man,
It will
those are,
bite.
some, those are some Rickard rolls.
And with the 14, I will miss.
Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna use one of my attacks on this guy.
Yes, sir. I have 3 health. Not anymore.
And then my other 3 on this one.
Okay. All right. So you don't have advantage on this one. So the 17 misses. However, the 24 and 25 will hit for 22 damage.
Perfect. That's the end of my turn. I'll just take my temp HP. How much was it from the sanctuary this time?
21.
Awesome.
Thank you. That's it.
Oh, and remember your AC is 2 higher in that aura as well.
Cool.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. After Ricard run Karth, we go to Testudinidae. What would Slushy King like to do?
I like Slushy King. Testudinidae is going to peek out and see the layer of corpses and such, and he is going to use his movement to get just a little further to get everyone in his aura, and he's taking the dodge action.
Okay. Cool. Echorex, you feel the Twilight Sanctuary wash over you.
Yeah, excellent. So Echo's going to try and recharge his breath weapon.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I thought it would.
You gotta
roll
just roll the
roll.
d6,
So
yeah.
Nope. Okay, he's going to.
You have the other one.
Yeah, he's going to attack this one here. Yeah, but yeah, there's no use in using it
Okay,
right now. I
that's
don't
fine.
think. Not with what he's going to do. But yeah, this one right here. Gonna claw, claw, and bite.
It was which one? This one or the top one?
The top one.
Top one. Okay, understood.
This one here. Yeah.
So we got 14 plus 17 is 31. 31 plus 21 would be 52 damage as you killed it.
Yeah, and he's done.
Awesome. Cool. As Echo Rex ravages that one, we go to Amer Shastina, sir.
You know, guys, I do appreciate you freezing the wetness of my clothing there, but I'm kind of tired of all of this. Amer will. Well, let me see. What season am I set to here? Winter. Amer will teleport here. Boom. And then this wolf needs to make a DC 15. Actually, sorry, DC 19. Wisdom saving throw, or be afraid of me.
I think they're immune to fear.
Yeah, I tried that.
Oh, are they? Maybe, I don't know.
I tried it. Mine didn't work. Yours might.
I was teleporting anyway, but you know.
I don't think I've ever seen you use that Eldrin ability.
There's 4 different ones, but I don't really use them very often.
Eric muted right now?
Maybe. Haven't heard him talk in a while.
Yep, they're immune to being frightened. I'm sorry. And yes, I was muted. I apologize. Imagine
Makes
that.
sense.
I make mistakes too.
And then Amer is going to chop.
Okay.
We
As
haven't
you
chopped
chop
in
with
a little
advantage,
while.
sir.
Yeah, we haven't done this in a little while. You're throwing fireballs.
You throwing firebolt?
No, I said I've been throwing fireballs.
Oh man, you almost missed with that.
Yeah. Sometimes the dice don't like me.
Well, that's 64 damage, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so that's going to leave him with 6 health.
And all I have left is a move action. So that's my turn.
Okay.
At the end of Amer's turn,
Yes, sir.
Echo's going to tail swipe this guy.
Okay. And you'll hit for
16.
16. Awesome. And that dice.
Yeah, he's done.
Cool. After Amer's turn, we go to Brennan. What would you like to do, Brennan?
Let's see. 10. Okay. Brennan will move his Hunter's Mark to this one here,
Sure.
and we will attack. Okay, I got a crit.
Uh-oh.
I think
Nice.
I think I'm going to have to turn to run away here. I will. Maybe. We'll see. All right. So critical strike on that. We go for 15 plus 8 is 23. 23 plus 5 is 28. 28 plus 11 is 39. 39 plus 12 would be 51. 51 plus 7 would be 58. 58 plus 11 would be 69 giggity damage as you left with 2 hit points.
Okay. He'll attack the same one.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I
He's
hit
dead.
him, and he's dead. Brennan will bounce back in, and as he's passing Testudinidae, he'll say with just a big grin, he's extremely happy, and say, "What a wonderful hunt this is!"
Well, you're welcome. Glad I could help set it up.
And Brennan,
the
you
end of
are
Brennan's
11
turn.
inches deep in mud.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that. Does I don't think it would. Landstride doesn't do anything. That's more for traveling, right?
Right.
Okay. Yep.
Yep. All right. And Sister today, you were standing next to his odiferous self. Sunag's.
Can I go like mount a cleansing stone like in my nasal cavity?
Miss Rose, what would you like to do?
Pungent. It's
So-
stingy.
At the end of Brennan's,
Yes,
at
sir.
the end of Brennan's turn, Echo's going to tail swipe this one down here
Humbug. Almost got through it.
for 13.
Yes, sir. I need to get more tracks because you guys are getting used to the
He's going to make it. Yeah.
50 tracks I have right now of combat music.
Yeah, Echo's done.
Miss Rose?
Okay, so quick question. This isn't about combat, but she was soaked because of the rain in the dome, and
Yeah.
now she's outside of the heat zone.
It is
Is that gonna do-
exceedingly cold.
Is that going to do anything to her?
Oh,
in the
you'll
next-
find out.
Okay. Well, I guess this is all combat time, so this is like 6 seconds. So
Yeah.
I doubt.
6
Yeah,
seconds per turn.
Yeah. So, she is going to move 5, 10, and she is going to attack that guy,
Okay,
that dude.
sure.
So 1, 2,
Okay,
and then she'll bonus action flurry of blows. So 3 and a 4.
awesome. All those will hit.
So 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then
Right.
and
That's
then all
53
of those,
damage.
and then the 8d6 radiant damage on top of that.
Awesome. Got
And yeah,
It
she'll,
yelps in pain.
yeah. So she's attacking it, and she just says to Valerian, "Are these things? Do these things count towards making you stronger?" She says, as she's slashing slashing him in the thing's face.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
And your sword will say, yes, it does. Absolutely. Now I'm getting some action. Finally.
So
Now, this practice stuff with Ricard that doesn't lead to anything.
practicing, yeah. I mean, practicing is important. And that's it for her turn.
All right. It becomes their turn.
Echo's gonna hit this one at the end of
Sure.
Sweet Rose's turn. That's his last one. It's 21.
All right. Cool. We're going to try to recharge my breath weapons, which I get back on a 4 through 6.
Oh,
So 3d6. I got one of them back, only the last one. This guy down here. And his cone is going to affect both Aimer and Echo Rex. So I need you guys to roll dexterity saving throws of a DC 18 or suffer 8d8 cold damage. All right. Aimer,
I
you
got
will actually get affected by this.
is it DC 18?
Yes, sir.
How much do I want? I'll use my inspiration.
Okay.
Don't
Just
you
the-
have what's that thief ability? The reaction?
Evasion or
No, not evasion. The
Uncanny dodge.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
allows
that
him to
one.
take half.
Let's take half damage.
Half damage, yeah.
All right.
evasion
But he
is the one where
saves.
you don't take anything though.
Right. With evasion, he takes no damage. But Echo Rex, Dragon Rex will suffer half of 34, so a total of 17 damage to Dragon Rex. And then this guy up here is going to disengage and run 40 feet to there. This guy disengages and runs 40 feet to here.
Nope, he gets slashed by me.
You have Sentinel.
I sure do.
Okay.
And that's why I didn't use my
Please.
reaction right there.
If you hit him, his speed becomes 0 too, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Uh-huh. I don't have advantage, though, I don't think.
No.
Nope, I don't. No more roll.
24 does hit him. I think you can hit 38 damage. He's dead.
45. Yep.
All right. And then the last one will use its 40 feet of movement to run 40 feet there.
Oh, come back.
All right. Ricard Von Karth, what would you like to do, sir? It is cold out here.
guess since he sees them running away, he's just gonna step back into the
Warmth.
cube area. Yeah.
Cool.
That's it for his
Awesome.
turn.
You sink down into the mud. Mr. Dinnerday, what would you like to do, sir?
He just hears the sounds of battle. He's just gonna keep doing the turtle shuffle.
Yep. As the cascades of water flow around you, the ceiling behind you begins to cave in. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Echo.
Yeah, Echo was gonna give chase.
He's not here right now. He plays
Oh, well,
knick-knack
yeah.
Chicelli. I hope he's doing well.
Give chase. Give chase. Yeah, me too. Gonna try and recharge breath weapon.
Okay.
Nope. So we will use the weakening breath. It's a DC 21.
All right. Strength saving throw, correct?
I think it's Dex. Let me look. Strength. Yep.
Okay. Strength saving throw comes in as 15.
Okay. And then we're going to do the claw bite.
All right. And the first one misses. The second one will hit. And the third one also hits for a total of 26 damage.
Yep. And he's done.
All right. After Echo, we go to Aimer.
It's so far away. That's the right there. Ruler. Line. Thank you. All right. So, well, I guess I can get over there. I will move and then dash. And be like, excuse me, pardon me, coming through.
Okay.
And then we're gonna chop.
Are you wearing snowshoes?
I am.
Okay.
And you put them on right away.
Understood. I just have to jump through the hoops of checking.
Oh yeah, no. He very much he literally before he left the thing, he was walking out with the snowshoes, which is why I teleported straight to the snow. I didn't want
Understood.
to be in the mud, although I have water walking too. But that's
Yep. Just
Take
jumping
care
through
of
the
that.
hoops, guys.
yeah, no, understandable. And we chop.
Oh,
And
no.
we double crit.
Oh,
All right. Well, the 78 damage was more than enough, but you did 141.
41. Yep.
All right.
Oh man, I want to
It
get.
is beheaded. Anything else, sir?
He goes, "You made me cold," and then that's his turn.
You are very cold out here because all of your outfit is wet and it is icy cold, bitterly cold out here.
Yeah. Once combat ends, I have a plan for that. So.
All right. Brennan.
Okay, so Brennan will move out. And because I think that's all he can move because of that rough terrain.
Yes, sir.
He'll ask Ricard, are there any more?
Oh, they're running away.
Okay. So see, Brennan moved. Brennan's going to go to his backpack and use a potion of cold resistance.
Awesome.
There.
So that's your action and your bonus action to drink it. Got it.
Yep, that's it.
Cool. Miss Rose.
she is gonna let that one run away. I mean, if it wants to leave, she's not gonna stop it.
All right. So-
She will go over to this one though. This one, because I think this is the one that attacked her first.
Yep.
And she does have a rule. I haven't mentioned it in a while since that shark attacked us way back when. But
Yep.
if something tries to eat her, she eats it. So she is going to take out her mess knife and just start cutting out a chunk of meat.
Awesome. Cool.
That's,
So
that's it for her turn. Oh, I guess we're in the combat. Yeah.
we can go ahead and exit combat because that guy's gone. He's going to move and dash to get off the map. All right.
Well, Tessadinde is going to climb up on top of one of these guys because it's one place that's not muddy.
Yep. As it's currently 11 inches deep in mud. You guys are able to run back into the heat and slush. Except for Aimer. Aimer. It is exceedingly cold out here and you are wet. What would you like to do? Did he go AFK? Or is he
I
muted?
think he did.
Okay.
Yeah. So
We'll
while,
cover it
while,
here
while
in a
that's
moment.
happening,
Yep.
she carves out like a cube of meat from
Sure.
like from its flank.
Sure.
She just cuts off the fur, so it's just a red steak,
Yep.
and she's just gonna eat it because she's like it's a rule.
Awesome.
And
Brennan's like, you're gonna get parasites, you know.
Now, are you immune to disease?
I am immune to disease and poison.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, no
Well,
parasites. And
parasites count as an infestation, which is different. But these guys would grant you a disease if you ate them. So.
So yeah, she's just gonna look at the others and just says, I think I've heard of these things before. I had a friend who went to a cold region for a job. I think they're called polar bears. They're these big white bear-looking things. That's what he said they were. So yeah, I think that's what these are. That's what these are. He didn't say they could breathe ice though.
Whatever
Yeah,
they
that
are,
was-
at least
that was
now
a-
we've
That was unpleasant.
at least now we've got our taxi, and he'll gesture towards Echo Rex in his grand draconic form and say,
Oh.
Up for flying us a bit further?"
He can carry one of you.
I don't.
Well, it only lasts. I mean,
Some of-
it's only
Nope.
going to last for like
Another
6 more
30
turns. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
his previous form, before he got rid of the artifacts, he could do it for an hour. Or
Yes, sir.
Well, I think it was indefinite.
Right.
Yeah, it was indefinite.
Yeah, I think it was indefinite. Yeah, but now it's just 1 minute. So
All right.
that's once a day.
So, Aimer, you are exceedingly wet and cold.
I'm gonna non-stop cast Prestidigitation on myself to warm myself.
All right. Cool. It takes a little while, but let's say it takes a minute. You
Yeah,
can.
because I can warm myself 1 cubic foot of non-living material for 1 hour. So I'm about to cast it multiple times. But
Okay.
I'll eventually be warm.
All right. Awesome.
Yeah. Does the cleansing stone work on water?
It cleanses water. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it says it removes dirt and grime.
Right.
So I don't know if wet clothes count.
Prestidigitation says he can warm something,
Oh,
I believe.
well, I'm talking about
Oh,
the
the
cleansing
cleansing-
stone.
The
Yeah.
cleansing stone can clean things,
And
but it doesn't purify water.
I guess I'll just
so
stay in the
grime.
heat zone until I dry off, and then she'll leave it.
Okay. Cool.
it's not like we spilled drinking water on ourselves.
Right.
Yeah.
So, because you're walking on water and not in the mud, you can dry off completely.
Yay.
However,
Yeah. I mean, that takes
Ricard,
a while.
yeah, Ricard, Brennan, and Echo, Brennan, Echo, and Testudinidae are on top of corpses at the moment. Ricard, you are 11 inches deep in slushy mud. And you're
can I get a
hot.
hand here? Or I'm just gonna reach out a hand to try to get up onto this.
Okay. You can-
Destiny will reach down with the cleansing stone glove. So as Ricard's pulled out, it's like all the mud just stays behind, like it's badly rendered.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool. So you get pulled up onto the corpse.
Echo's going to apply the oil of slipperiness,
All right.
because I imagine we're going to get ready to go.
Cool.
Well,
Do you want to harvest these things essence echo, or are they not strong enough?
I thought about that. Yeah, I'll go ahead and give it a shot.
Okay.
Or one of them, yeah.
A survival
Give it a
check
shot.
using your essence extractor. Oh, for some reason.
Yeah. Also, how many doses did you get of the oil? Like, how many times can you do that before it runs out?
I got 3 specifically
Oh.
for 3 days travel.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Now, Now this is a place where fabricate is an amazing spell because you could say, I want like a giant bolt of furred claw of fur, and just immediately strip all the animals into one trade good.
Oh yeah,
All right.
interesting. Yeah, that. What are the name of these creatures?
These are Uthurg winter wolves, and I will put that in chat for you guys here.
Yeah, Rose will just look at Echo and just say they're polar bears.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
May as well take the fangs. Those tend to carry significant value in tribal cultures.
I had a barbarian who could turn into like a polar bear. Or a werebear.
A
Really, it was a
werebear
polar
is,
werebear.
yeah. All right, so
Well, this-
3 of them are
this
gone
game-
because of the essence extractors. So these, this, and this are gone. Well, we'll leave them there for you guys to stand on.
Yeah, I once knew a lycanthrope who thought our reality was just someone's game. He was a self-aware bear.
Brandon, you want to get some teeth out of these?
That psychic resistance coming in handy.
Nope.
Yeah. What?
Psychic rogue.
What do we roll? I forget.
The harvest
Survival.
is survival.
Yeah, if you want
Survival.
fangs and
Yeah,
stuff.
Rose will watch him as he does it because she's developing an interest in harvesting
Well, I'll toss a guidance
dragon
on that.
glands.
Sure.
So she'll watch him while he does it, just to, you know.
What are you trying to harvest, Brennan?
I don't know. What am I trying to harvest?
Whatever you
The
want.
fangs.
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 Fangs?
I'm trying to
Okay.
get the fangs.
Cool. So you can harvest fangs from one of them. We'll scratch one of them off.
Maybe that cold weather gland, if they've got one, that lets them do that breath weapon.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I can
yeah,
try.
No, I'm
that's
thinking.
well, yeah. Rose will just watch that because yeah, she wants to. When we eventually kill dragons again, she wants to be able to get those dragon breath glands. I mean, it's kind of the same thing. I
Get two?
I bet it's identical.
So that's 2 sets of fangs. So
Oh,
that's 4 fangs
fascinating.
total.
And then I'm trying to get a gland.
Sure.
Okay.
Toss another guidance on.
Yeah, you got the third winter wolf breath gland.
Okay. And do we want anything else, guy? I'll keep rolling.
You have 4 checks left.
Yeah.
I mean, we're in no rush, so.
Rose probably wants
The
all
glands
the
are probably the
better.
best. The glands are probably the best thing to have. So I mean, if you,
Well,
you know,
no, I need dragon glands, so I don't know. I can't really do anything with these. I'm just learning how to.
Oh,
How he
got it.
does
Just wanna
this.
see what it looks
I mean,
like.
as far as money's concerned and what we can sell later, I think that we could probably sell the glands.
Well,
They might be able to
I
make
mean,
little grenades out of the glands.
maybe,
Oh, yeah,
maybe.
maybe.
Grenade.
Well, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I guess we could ask Jimmy. I have to point out, fangs and other things like that we usually take. Those are non-perishable. She looks at the organs. I'm guessing that they are the fleshy organs.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if we can keep these because we got about 3 days walking to do.
Well, I mean, they're gonna stay refrigerated.
True, we could just leave them here, bury them in the snow, and come back for them. That should keep them, right?
I mean, you
Unless
can-
something eats
they're
them.
not
I
hanging
mean, I
out
don't think we're
pets, they're-
planning to come back for them. I think once we get our stuff, we are going to vamp
Teleport
out
out.
of there as
Yeah,
fast
teleport
as
out.
possible.
That's a good point. Though we could teleport back to Melage Rock and then walk to get these because what? Oh, I guess it's a day away. It's still pretty far. Oh well.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I don't think Brendan will mind having more rotting smell on him.
No, I'll
Mhm.
try again.
Yeah,
Okay.
you could just hold on to those for me, buddy.
Oof.
That one will be ruined.
Okay.
Oh, I think you went a little too deep there.
I'm rolling
That
really
one
bad.
will also be ruined.
Good.
I rolled a
Lord.
1. That's a 1.
Yep.
That's like when you go on to the next material while you're still mad about messing up the previous one.
All right, and you will gain another third winter wolf breath gland.
Okay. So we have 4 fangs
2 glands.
3 glands, I
and
believe.
three glands. Okay, not bad.
Well,
You
I mean,
have
to-
one
also-
more that you guys are standing on top of, and I'm assuming you guys have ruptured it because there's 4 people standing on it and ruining everything about it.
Yeah, Rose will hop up because I'm sure this takes like an hour or two to
Yeah,
start
of course.
cutting up. So she's been in there for a while. So I think at this point, between her body heat and the thermal cube, her clothes would have dried. So she's gonna just walk out then.
Okay. And
Which
because
way
you have
were-
water walking, you can walk across the slush and mud.
She's gonna look at yeah, that ring. That was a really good investment.
Yeah, I'm glad it's going off that old man.
Yeah, she's gonna look at Echo and Aimer. Which way are we going?
So for reference, everyone should
So-
have plus. Hang on. Everyone should have 25 temp HP as the aura expires.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, which way? Oh, I guess I have to ask Brennan. He's our navigator in
Just
in
look
these
Look
situations.
at the map and follow it.
Yep. You guys can follow the map. The map leads you guys eastwards from here. So,
Or the explorer.
yep. You guys can head off to the east. As you guys go ahead.
And as we head off, I'm going to do the aid spells again. Cartomancy for the 9th level and spell slot for the 5th.
Understood.
We
So
Awesome.
it goes up to 20. Okay.
I need Tester Today to roll 5d10.
Oh, it's forbiddens. Are we getting stalked by some undead? Oh,
You
we'll
don't know,
find out.
but I have
Probably.
I have to find out. I have to get these rolls in because if something were to happen, I have to have the play fair aspect of it.
Yeah, for all we know, we're like, burning something that's like, 3 miles away.
Well, I mean, it only lasts a day, so I think it was
Right.
the one you put around camp.
It's the one you put around camp. Something
Yeah.
just approached, and it is only a 200 by 200 foot area.
Oh, that one went off. Oh, okay.
Well, it was after we left, I think.
Something
so-
came in to eat the refuse that you guys left behind.
Oh. It would be really funny if it was some, like, Lich or, like, Death Knight following us, and, like, every time, like, it's like a comedy. Like, every time he, like, thinks he's getting close, he steps into another Forbiddens.
That's basically what's happened with this entity that I'm not telling you what it is, but you have rejected it from collecting the food that you guys left behind.
I'm picturing tested in today, like Cass when he's wandering along and suddenly, ding, hey, I think I just leveled up.
Yeah,
What did
because
I
it's
do?
100 feet away from your point, so he could have gotten to within 100 feet of the food, and that's when he got bounced away.
what?
Well, it doesn't keep it out, it
Oh,
just
he's having a
burns it
bad
while
day.
it's in.
Yeah, but it's not stupid.
Yeah.
Well, now you're telling us details about the entity.
I don't mind. I don't mind
Well,
telling you it's not stupid. A little bit of
Most things, like,
foreshadowing never did anybody any harm.
Yeah, getting burned, you're like, ow. Most even dumb things be like, I shouldn't get hurt anymore.
Yep.
And then there's Aimer.
Somehow
Uh,
still alive.
Yeah, I mean, hey, We all got
Despite
our
his
thing.
best efforts.
And never buying something tested into ask for to keep warm again.
it's awesome.
cool. So on the map ahead of you, you've got another half day of travel, but on the map there is a bridge that crosses from west to east and then splits north and south. The map that you have indicates that you should be going north after the bridge. But there's a marking on that map that says danger at the bridge.
Why does it seem familiar to me?
Is it in Lucy? Like, did Lucian? Is it like
Is
Lucian?
Lucian's,
Well,
Lucian's
we don't know
handwriting.
his.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
we don't know his handwriting, but
No, he would have written it down. You guys would acknowledge that this is his handwriting.
okay.
He handed you the map. He's given you this information.
He wrote danger. Did he happen to say specifically what
No,
on the map? Of course. Thank you, Mr. Stain.
you're welcome.
Just the camera just goes like 1,000 miles east.
As he's eating a key lime pie.
Yeah. He just looks up at the camera, winks, and then it comes back to us. Yeah. And then I was just like, well, What's the worst that could happen? Is the bridge crossing a river, or is it like a ravine?
On the
Does
map, it's
say?
crossing a river.
Okay. Oh, well, you know.
Let's go.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, no
Yeah,
point
let's get within
speculating. It
sight
could
of
be
and
anything.
See what it is. Like
Yep.
we don't
Yeah.
know if it's
No
you know
choice.
some rickety wooden bridge suspended by ropes or a massive dwarven fortification that could hold giants.
Yep.
Uh,
And then I need
mean,
perception checks from everybody.
I imagine in this land, it has to be strong enough to support giants. Oops! Wow, I didn't roll that good.
Well,
Okay.
I'm using one of my psychic points here, by the way.
Okay.
So I will have a 32 perception.
All right. So, Aimer, as you guys are walking along through the snow, you're going to notice several broken branches. They're low, and then you look up, and they're broken at head level, and they're broken at 10 feet, and they're broken at 15 feet, and they're broken at 20 feet. They look like they've been broken recently. However, when you look at the snow, you see no tracks. Instead, the drifts appear to have been repositioned. They're not in natural spaces where the wind would have blown them.
Something is covering its tracks out here. Broke very large tree branch. It's very tall.
Stain
We're
did.
kind of doing the
Oh, sorry.
opposite of that.
And either it's in the snow, hiding, or it's just clever enough to guard its tracks. Aimer says that, and he's about 25 feet away from your guys' your trail of mud.
Yeah, Rose has put on the snowshoes at this point, and
Okay.
she's catching up to him. So yeah, well, now that you pointed out, yeah, well, Lucian did say this place is everything is giant here, so I'm guessing it was some animal and it displaced the snowdrift as it walked by.
This doesn't feel natural. Like, I mean, it's weird snow here, but like, the wind is blowing that way. He points like north, but like the snowdrifts are drifting west.
Well, Tessadide is
we
going
gonna get
to do the
ambushed?
classic adventurer technique. He is going to pick up a rock and throw it at one of the snowdrifts.
Awesome. The rock disappears into the snowdrift.
Like I said, it might have been hidden in there. They're just weirdly they weren't as thorough as they should have been at covering their tracks.
For the record, I love the fact that Test Tube can actually grab the rocks because he's melting the snow.
It's well, yeah, all the animals here are giant, is what we were told. So, yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
but-
I think something big walked through here. Though it makes you wonder what do they eat to
Big
maintain all
bone.
that mass?
Big and smart, because this way might trick the wolves that we fought, but it wouldn't trick someone who's actually good at tracking.
Maybe it was a giant. There's giants here. I mean, there's giants all over the city.
Aimer, as you look at the trees, this thing is at least 40 feet wide.
Yeah,
Is
everything here is larger. You're definitely not wrong.
Yeah, well,
Now, do I see? Is there like any tufts of fur stuck to like the broken
None.
tree branches?
Zero fur.
Okay. Just I was looking for like you
That's valid. It's a very valid request. There is no fur.
and whatever it was tall, and I don't think it had fur.
a giant Chimmeroli.
It's giant
Giant
Chimmeroli.
Chimmeroli. Yes, technically this thing is wider than it is tall.
Oh, yes.
It's an American Tarask.
I didn't know Jamerli was in Melange Rock. And he goes, be careful, because this is at least semi-intelligent and very large.
I mean, was it just a dragon walking through? I think.
I don't know. It could have been.
I hope so.
Could have been a dragon. It could have been a wyvern. It could have been some sort of monstrosity. There's just nothing clinging to the trees that branches that broke. Like if it were a wolf or something, or a bear that did that, you might see some hair and stuff like that. But
Is there
whatever it
something? Is there something that Brennan could use to see if it was a dragon, since that's his favorite enemy?
You can roll an investigation check. You've got lots of abilities at your disposal. I'm open to whatever you'd like to try.
Okay, all right. Investigation makes sense, I suppose.
Okay?
Nah, he isn't now.
No, you are unable to determine any details of this. However, I will give you this. The pattern of the broken branches does not match anything you've ever encountered before.
Okay. Yeah, because I was thinking of what it was like in Sin Luma when we were in. Remember the first time we went?
Yes,
Yeah, that's what he was looking for. That
understood.
pattern.
Yep, it is not that pattern. It is not Avrig's style of thing. The branches are broken in a linear direction on both sides. This is not something clawing at the trees.
Eber is not an outdoorsman, so
Well, the good news is, if it's something that fat, I mean, what are the chances that it'll sneak up on us like those polar bears?
Yeah, Brennan's like, the good news is that we'll find out.
Is the path this thing went on the same? We're heading towards the bridge.
No,
that's
it
too bad.
crosses your path.
Ah, well, yeah, it's probably some animal or something, or it's
Yep.
wildlife. Well, let's just
The
keep
path
going towards the
crosses
bridge.
from south to north, so it's from right to left.
Yeah, it's probably some animal or something. If we leave it alone, it'll leave us alone.
Cool.
So I have what I think is to be a crazy fun idea for how I'm going to cast Forbiddance while we're waiting.
All right.
Instead of a line about 7 miles wide, he is going to create 4 circles, the same way that he encompassed the town, but a circle radiating out from him in each direction, approximately 3,000 feet in diameter.
Okay.
So it's just all these overlapping lines stretching out about 2 miles wide. To yeah,
Okay.
I need to figure out a way to draw that.
Cool. Yeah, just go ahead and draw that on a piece of paper or in MS Paint or something and toss that in Discord for me if you don't mind.
Eber's gonna be extra precautious. He's gonna start kind of brushing his own tracks out as he walks.
Okay.
Walking a little slower.
Drag your cloak through them.
Yeah, he's gonna just be a little bit more cautious. Like,
Sure.
more
Turns
along the
off
lines
the
of-
pillow effect.
Yes, he does turn off the pillow effect. Just the main group is of course gonna do it, but she's trying to keep himself. I guess if you want to look at it this way, he's keeping them as the main target and him not so much.
Valid. I understand.
Yeah.
You're using them as bait.
A little bit, yeah.
You're doing that so masterfully.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just keep heading towards the bridge then.
Cool. All right. Well, I don't have time to get through that tonight before some of you guys have to go. So what we'll do is we'll come back next week and we will go to the bridge next week on the Spirits and Fellowship.